We live, ladies and gentlemen. Yo,
welcome.
What is up, ladies, gentlemen,
Hi.
aliens, Martians,
How's it going?
people?
Hey.
Hello, welcome back.
How are you?
Self-Care Sunday. The energy is high. The things
Miss
are
you.
going. We are
November 7th,
here.
November 8th, and you're seeing this.
We are
nice Sunday.
We are here. We've made it. We made it back for another week. If you saw the Halloween edition, you know.
That was
things-
wild.
Shit, bro. It was tense, bro.
It was.
Wasn't
It's
that
pretty intense.
It was intense.
That was a lot of. Oh, we
Pretty
gotta. That reminds me, we should start a timer this time.
Yes, please fucking do, because that shit was. It was
A
4
lot to
hours
edit.
of
That
editing.
was a lot to edit.
Well, no, 4 hours of footage to edit, and that was 8
It was
hours.
fun.
8 hours of work. Me and Dylan had to sit there and do 8 hours of editing. Thanks for throwing it. No, I'm just kidding.
No problem.
I don't expect you to be there for that part. That part's fucking
You added a topic.
problem. Who?
Malcolm.
You added a topic? Wow.
What did I add this week? Oh yeah, I did.
Amazing, bro. Contribution.
Thank you.
Because I was like, oh, I thought you would have seen this by now, and I put it in there, but I can't remember what the fucking topic was.
No.
Now that you said that,
Hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a special edition once again, actually. Well, it's going to be a regular episode, but it's Dylan's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Wowzers. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? Gotcha, bitch. I'll put it in there. Oh,
Whoa.
already. That's amazing. How do you feel, bro? 23 years old, you're going to be
catching up. Finally.
catching up to the rest of us.
Finally.
How old are you?
Yeah.
26.
When's your
I
birthday?
don't know. I like
Dude,
being
26.
younger.
What?
Dude, wait, what? Wait, what did you say?
I like being younger.
Oh.
Yeah, he likes being younger for some reason. He enjoys
I thought you
I
said
do.
I like you, nigger. I was like, what?
He just went in from last week, bro. He
like,
just started to change up the pace
Yeah, I
of
was
what he's
like,
feeling. He's
holy
like,
shit.
it's time to drop this
I was
shit.
wondering why you looked at me so abruptly.
I was like,
How do you feel about that accusation? Jesus, that's heavy, bro.
I got it on the tape.
Really, nigga?
That's intense. Anyways, jeez.
that's why it caught me. I was like, holy shit. I was like, wait.
What were we even talking about? I don't even remember.
You actually remember June 26th.
Oh, June 26th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. My bad. So what does that make you, bro? What are you?
Cancer.
Cancer. Oh, that's dangerous. Cancer. Cancer is killer, bro.
It
You
is.
killer? Killing niggas?
Killed my grandma.
Whoa. Happy birthday, Dylan. Not yet. It's coming up.
Yeah, I did.
So you like to be younger? You said. Let's just blow past that.
No, I like having the birthday near the end of the year.
Mhm.
I enjoy it, but not too close to Christmas. Beginning of November is the right gap, so you still get a bunch of gifts before people really go.
feel
and
like a lot
splurge
of
and start
people-
spending for Christmas.
I feel like a lot of people have their birthdays in November. I feel like I think I had whose birthday was earlier this week? Like Liz's birthday. Happy birthday, Liz. It was earlier this week as well. Hers was on Monday. My sister's is this month.
Ooh.
I know like 3 people whose birthdays are in like succession.
Yeah, like
4 or
80%
5,
of
I
my
think, actually.
family's birthdays
4?
are all near the end of October and early November.
Yeah, that's so weird.
hmm
Yeah.
Nah, nobody. Oh, my brother's in December, but
Wait,
Does it?
what happened? What is the date of conception? What
I
is
think
around that
I think
time?
it's around Valentine's Day. I think
Valentine's
so.
Day.
I think so.
why you want to know about that? You talking about when your parents was fucking to make you?
No, just everybody. Why there's so many people with
Oh.
birthdays like that?
Oh, is
Was
it
the
Valentine's Day?
Was that Valentine's Day?
February.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, around
It
there,
is.
so.
It is
These
February.
motherfuckers getting busy.
Valentine's Day, New Year.
We need a bow chicka wow wow.
Yeah.
Very
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's
Yeah,
nice.
because it's in the same year pretty much. So
Yeah,
you have
that makes
Valentine's
sense.
Day, conception comes around, and then they shoot you for October, early November. Yeah.
Wow, wow, you
Yeah.
that's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing that there's an evil plot out there to sterilize all human beings. Like this
Probably.
vaccine, like this COVID vaccine.
Oh, jeez.
Yo, be careful.
We were
out
talking
there.
about that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen, with that
Okay,
shit
we
coming
got-
out.
What
That would be the perfect way to end the human race.
Right?
Right?
Just sterilize them through a
If-
vaccine that everybody
To
needs.
make the
Done.
vaccine mandatory to travel, to go anywhere, right? So you need it, but it ends up making you sterile. And then all of
I
a sudden,
guess. We have
no
to think
more
about.
population. This
Yeah.
You'd be better off doing it on like the flu because everybody gets a flu shot. So
Well,
you
that's what I
start them
mean.
young.
No. It doesn't matter what it
It's
is.
the
It's
same
just
thing.
It's just in the vaccine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what this infection is, but it's global, and everybody's getting it. It's killing the children. It's killing the seniors.
for the select
Bro,
few
do
people
you
who
not
don't get
want?
it.
Do you not want to be safe? Get the vaccine. Some
Yeah.
motherfuckers gonna make it mandatory in their country. Watch.
Probably.
You're not gonna be able to travel somewhere unless you got the papers.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna put a little vaccine COVID virus on your fucking passport, bro.
definitely,
It's gonna
which
be
is
some
scary.
Shit like
Probably.
telling
Maybe.
you.
Or it's
Future.
even fully
that.
tested.
We back in
and shit.
lockdown. Not us, but France,
Yeah.
Europe.
We might as well
Europe
should
has
be.
been locked down. Europe. I
it's
mean,
gonna
London.
come-
No,
But-
they had an alert here where there's only 15.
Yeah,
amount
they-
of
they
people
changed it up.
Limited now.
But Jason Kenney said that he's not gonna
It's not gonna lock
Lock
us
it
down.
down.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
but
good.
things are
That
gonna
would
get
fuck
fucked.
up a
Things
lot
are-
of business.
things
It
are gonna get
depends.
fucked.
It really depends. Unless the federal government makes it like a mandatory. There's a mandatory lockdown. That's the only reason that would
That's
happen.
the only way that it would happen. But
But
think
Ontario-
I don't see it happening like from like you said, like just from whatever we're doing. But from the federal, it might happen very soon because this shit is kind of getting crazy.
It's getting a lot
It-
because
yeah,
Ontario
cases
and
here.
Ontario and Alberta are getting a lot more of their cases now. Well, because Alberta, we were just fucking
Nobody
everybody was
cared.
we were just out all the fucking time
Nobody
doing
cared,
this
bro.
shit.
You should see there was this one place. Where did you play? You play at Richard's Pub. One day.
No, not Richard.
Where did you play it? What was that place called?
Billy's pub, obviously.
Oh, it was some like low key place. Whatever. There's a place called Richard's Pub. Sorry to. Maybe I should bleep it, but
Well, we don't know if it's really called Richard's Pub.
No.
but
It
it's
was
cool.
the Blue Anchor.
okay.
Yeah, the Blue
that's,
Anchor.
That's not the place I'm talking.
I was
about.
literally gonna say that. That's what I was like. I think
That's
it's
not-
the Blue Anchor
No,
place.
no. That's not the place I'm talking about.
That's where I play.
But now that we have two places out there, who knows? There's a place, and there's like 400 people in there, like, packed, like packed, like just no masks. Obviously, everybody's just doing their thing. Nobody gives a fuck. Did you not see today when we were recording this on Saturday? So Joe Biden,
One.
get the fuck out of here, Trump. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of celebrations going on out in the streets. If you saw, and out in multiple cities, everybody's just celebrating. Lots of masks, but
Of course.
still, bro.
I saw
COVID
this.
gonna be
Barely
spreading.
won some of those states.
I saw
so.
this hilarious.
Gotcha, bitch. I'll be switching.
Georgia and Pennsylvania was like, yo, bad boys too.
My favorite's been like the Ariana Grande ones where like I'm switching the position for you. Like, from, like, right to the, like, yeah.
Yo, it's actually crazy to watch. I sat
Yeah.
there this took 5 days to figure out.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
The thing was, they were like, well, they're gonna win because all these red states, like essentially, if you weren't like like Alabama and all those country states, like
Mississippi.
all the Democrats were gonna put in mail-in ballots.
Yeah, so it's gonna take
all
time.
of them got
You're gonna have to wait, and you're gonna eventually find out that
and they were saying this was the highest election turnout
150
ever.
It's easy for them to vote.
something like that, or 100 million, 150 million, something
That's
like
the
Gotta make it
highest.
easy.
That's a third of. That's only the third
that.
of.
No, that's like third or a half of the country. Something
third
like
of the
that.
country.
You
Yeah.
gotta make it
That's
an
sad.
app. Like literally.
That's
an
what I'm
app
saying.
That's like locked out, grayed out. Unless election comes out, then
But
all of a
that's
sudden
hackable.
it goes bling. It's available. You go in, make your vote.
Yeah.
If it was more secure, if they had like a really secure line, but everybody would call fraud on it. And
Yeah.
here's the thing, because you could hack it and send in like bunch of votes or something like that. They're even doing that with the old school mail-in ballot. So imagine how much they would try to call that shit out with the
Yeah.
electronic ballot, right? But I don't even know what I was gonna say. This should just be. It's been wild, bro, and especially with like Trump calling out like fraud and trying to make this shit as difficult as possible for the turnover to be
the whole
done.
thing with him doing that is because
just
when
hilarious,
Bush
bro.
won his presidential election against Al Gore, Bush won it because he sued the state of Florida, so
Yeah,
they
so they would
wouldn't
switch the
recount.
votes, yeah.
So they wouldn't
or
recount.
wouldn't, yeah,
Yeah.
because Gore should have won. Is what is what people are say. Like
That's what they
is
say.
what they say. And if that happened, then there would be a very different United States today.
Probably.
Maybe
yeah.
we would never see what we've seen. So it's on. It's a very different way of like thinking, especially if we go back to like
Yeah.
how Al Gore came at it. He was so earth friendly and like about renewable resources and all that shit. If you were doing that from then, we might stand a chance against the global warming shit. But since we started a war in Iraq, well, not us, but North America. I'm just gonna put us as a whole.
It was a war on Iran.
War on Iraq,
and then they went
into Afghanistan.
and then they went into Afghanistan,
and it continued for years, as long as I've been alive.
Yeah.
How long was Bush president?
America's
before 9/11
always been
happened?
fighting somebody.
How long was Bush president? Before
2 years,
9/11?
I think.
So I'm not gonna say it's
A
Bush's
year.
fault, but like
Was it not the 2000?
that shit wouldn't have really happened if there was no beef. Like, what's the beef for? Why is there beef between the Americans? And
Oil.
the Middle East? I know, but like, why would we go in there? Because we had a Republican, or they? I keep acting like I'm a fucking American because they had a Republican president, or like, what's up with that?
What were you saying? What was the question?
Why did they even go into Iraq? Is it because
So,
they had a Republican president? I
okay.
know it's because of the oil. We don't have to talk about that.
That is the oil. It was.
But why? Like, is it because they had a Republican president? You think that if they didn't have a Republican president, they would have never went into Iraq, or because Obama definitely did the drone strikes and all that crazy shit on them, it proves that we would have been in there regardless? I don't know.
I think
I think it
kind
would
of
be-
inevitable with the Saudis catching up fast with the oil and trying to be the dominating force. The U.S. was really trying to keep hold of that and get everything.
Yeah. The thing is like there was no sanctioning for them to go into Iraq, right? So that's why like
The people,
So they
the
went.
citizens would never be behind it.
Yeah. So and they couldn't get approval from the UN, so that's why they couldn't go into Iraq. So when they went to war with Iran, It's either Iran or Iraq, either one of those two. I think it's they went into Iraq. I think that's what I think Baghdad's in Iraq. But they went to war with Iran. And then, because those two countries border each other, they just waltzed right into Iran and they started like bombing the shit out of it.
Maybe they didn't know, bro. You don't see a physical border, bro. Like it's just sand.
They
bro.
obviously buried.
That's just sand.
they knew exactly
it's
what they were
just
doing.
sand. One day you realize you're like, oh shit.
They see the flag on the uniform.
You're like, oh shit, we took a tag. We took a town out. Oh wait, this is where? Oh, we might as well just keep going. I'm sorry, that was bad.
No, you just walk. The thing is, it's like if a country's not expecting you to go to war with them, nobody's prepared, right? So you just walk in, right?
Right.
Walk in, guns blazing, you just take that shit, right? So you don't have to worry about it. So that's why they got into that war. And they were like, well, nobody's going to stop us because the UN's not going to put together an army. Who's going to fund it? No one. And the U.S. is also on...
Where does the UN get their funding from?
The U.S., China, the UK. They get it from everybody on like the planet, every country, essentially.
How
That's a
much
part of it.
is the funding? Do you know?
Well, that's the thing. It's not like they don't have a bank or a reserve. It's like everybody puts funds into it or something. Or essentially what they do is they loan like a tank and they'll loan soldiers and planes and stuff and they'll go in as the UN essentially. That's how they go. Okay. That's how it works. So there's
I'm wondering if there's like a certain like budgeting for it, how they'll get this much, or does the UN just request things?
So it'd be like
fill that request.
Yeah, so it's like if I was the UN, you guys were countries, I'd be like, okay, we're gonna go into such and such a country or whatever, and we need this much troops, this much ammunition, this much whatever, and then you'd be like, okay, I can loan troops, tanks, and then you'd be like, I can make enough ammunition, and then we could make like planes and stuff, and you would just essentially do it that way because the UN is just like it's like a uniform, like everybody's working as like a cooperative. But there's also like a veto board. So the veto's like the U.S., China, the UK, France, Germany are the 5 countries that do that. So if they veto something, then you can't do anything. So obviously, if they went into Iraq, the U.S. is just going to veto everything.
Yeah,
and they're not going to get anything done. So nobody's going to stop them. Yeah.
Damn, that was real.
That's
That
just
was real as fuck. I was zoning in and out there, but like I was with you.
Yeah.
I was with you the whole time. That was interesting. Welcome.
Really, nigga?
welcome to
Gotcha, bitch.
Self-Care Sunday.
What do we got? We got a bunch of topics.
We got a whole
for
bunch
you
of topics.
today.
I want you to start with that Whole Foods bullshit you put in there.
Oh,
Because I was watching the news with my mom and this shit came up
it
and then
came up.
it went boom and then they immediately flipped. So we can just talk about this real quick because I don't understand why this is even a headline. I don't even understand why this is even a news topic. Like there must have been nothing else going on in the news other than the election.
This is disrespectful.
Is it?
Trudeau said something on this, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry,
okay.
bro. This is big. Then.
Headline.
This is big.
Whole
Fucking Prime
Foods
Minister talking.
reverses
Headline.
disgraceful ban on employees wearing poppies.
Headline.
So what is this whole thing here?
Deep.
You want to see this? Okay.
I just want to hear about
We're
this.
gonna
What
deep
was disrespectful about wearing a poppy? Yeah, you
No,
can't. You can't.
not
Oh,
wearing a poppy.
no,
They're
no,
saying you're
wearing-
not allowed to wear the poppy. How do you feel about that? And my mom was like, "What the fuck, bro?" Yeah, and I was like, "What the fuck, bro?" In Flanders fields, the poppies grow.
Between the crosses, row by
between
row.
the crosses, row by row. You know the song, I don't.
No, it's not a song. I don't know the poem. That's all. That's the only other line. Yeah, it's a
Just
poem.
wait, there's a whole ass fucking.
I think that was on the
two
$20 bill,
pages.
wasn't it?
What?
Prime
When they used
Minister
to put
Justin
No,
some-
it was on
Trudeau.
the 25 cent. They had the poppy on there.
No, but they had the bill used to have the poem on it too.
Don't lie to yourself.
I'm not lying to myself. I feel like they did.
Did they?
Maybe. Okay, anyways, what were you saying?
Older. How old?
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Whole Foods made a silly mistake.
Silly.
But federal conservative leader Aaron Toole said
Aaron O'Toole.
the
No,
sacrifice
Aaron
of
just Toole,
Canadians
bro.
in
He's
the
in the
past
shed.
provides the freedom for a U.S. grocery chain to be stupid today, he said. Let's tell Whole Foods and stop trying to be woke foods. This poppy is not a cause. It's a sign of respect.
Let's tell Whole Foods, bro. Let's not try to be woke food.
The thing is,
We out here.
So they
we
wait.
ratatouille people.
here I'm gonna say this.
So they're
I
not
read
allowed
into
to
it.
wear poppies. This is what this.
I'm
whole
gonna
thing
tell
is?
you where it came from, and that is
They
the
reversed-
problem.
They reversed their ban. They reversed
This
That's
policy originally came from they're not allowed to wear anything that has a stance for anything, because when the Black Lives Matter stuff came out, people were wearing like Black Lives Matter like shirts and stuff, so they said no, you're not allowed to wear anything that has a stance to it. So obviously poppies falling under
which
that
makes
meeting.
sense, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and so that became a big deal once an employee tried to wear a poppy, and they're like, "No, you
Whoa,
can't."
whoa, whoa,
wear it."
motherfucker! Take that shit off.
And yeah,
What?
and it does look very
My
bad for them
grandfather died
in
in the war.
Canada, banning poppies.
But
But they've
Bro,
reversed
that
it
reminds
now,
you of those. Do you guys
but-
remember those? Did you guys ever?
Sorry, this has got. He's getting disrespectful. He's about to get disrespectful. Disrespectful.
What are you about
No,
to
no, no.
say?
I was
What are
about
you
to
about
say, I
Yo,
like-
bro,
I
my
just like-
what are you about to say about
grandfather
the
fought in the war,
troops?
bro. I saw a picture of him dressed in Civil War clothes, and I remember I asked my mom about it, and she was like, "Yeah, we went to Klondike days." You remember when you could dress up? I thought he was in the army for so
Oh
long.
God.
What a hoax!
No, this reminds me of like remember like people were having those TikToks of like Auschwitz and stuff like that. Did you ever hear that?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
actually. That was
That's
when,
just
that
so
was,
disrespectful.
It was during like when TikTok was going through the whole legal issue in the States, so it didn't make TikTok look good at all.
I'm a Jew
okay,
from
let's
Auschwitz.
move
I was
on.
like,
I'm done.
holy!
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm done with this topic.
That's like fucking. Yeah, that's
no,
a
what do
really
you gotta
stupid
say?
thing. That's just like you should know better than that. Like if you're gonna contain something like that, like you gotta be like, oh.
Sorry.
If you're gonna contain something,
If you're gonna contain like a cause, like okay, yeah, just be like specifically, you guys can't wear Trump things and you can't wear Black Lives Matter things, whatever.
Right.
That's fine because that's a very political stance on something. And if you really stand for something, you just won't go to work.
True.
But
Poppies. Are
poppies have been around forever.
Nigga,
We have-
everybody wears a poppy, bro.
different. Remembrance Day we get off.
Yeah,
I have Remembrance
you
Day
work
off,
a
and I
certain
work
job.
for Ford.
You don't get remembered.
I don't even remember. It's not a fucking.
You have a salary kind of job, or like
Yeah.
a,
So it's statutory, but not in Ontario.
a real job.
Only here. No, only here. On Ontario, it's not statutory.
Oh,
I just like to joke, bro. Come on. Why you gonna fuck with my shit?
No, I'm just letting you know. Here in
Yeah.
Ontario, we
I know,
have different holidays, which
Really?
is kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, Family Day is a different day. I'm pretty sure.
Statutory.
They need
yeah.
to figure this shit out.
Right?
Get on our level, bro.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
All right, this next time, bro. I really want to. I put this shit up in here.
Really want to talk about what?
I don't really want to talk about that much. But
He said
we're
it.
gonna put it up
going.
in there. This is Gervonta Davis defeats Santa Cruz with a vicious sixth
see
round. I am kind of
Sixth round TKO?
Sixth round knockout. You see it?
I think I did see it.
It's nice. It's nice. Full screen that bitch. Give it to him.
With the hearts of champions. If Davis thought Santa Cruz was going to fold from his...
Clean. One shot.
Had him against the ropes. He's
Walks
done.
away. Jumps on the corner.
Isn't Drake a sponsor for that guy? Of course. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Leo Santa Cruz did not see that uppercut coming, and just took him out.
Oh
Give
my
credit to
God!
Leo
Could you
Santa Cruz. He
imagine
did
getting hit in the
something
fucking
that
face
I
like
was
that?
even,
Unexpected.
He was gonna give him another one
He
too,
was
eh?
ready to give him another. He just got
against a
flicked.
bigger puncher than Gervonta Davis.
He was able to do
Watch
that
how he
for
just like lets it off.
a good portion of this fight, and they felt that if he'd gotten through these rounds, he was going to do well in the second half of the fight. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
was
he's
not
the
He
Laying
done,
out,
bro.
like,
You
killing
out,
us.
bro.
That was the left hand too, bro. That's
Yeah, that's a left. No, a left sometimes is from
You
the
have- I
boxer
think
is
you have better
mean.
control in your
yeah,
left.
It's meaner than the fucking right sometimes. My left hand,
Yeah.
I'm surprised because I'm right-handed, but my left sometimes, like when I'm on the bag, I'm like, holy shit.
We've been seeing some vicious knockouts.
There's been some good
recently.
knockouts lately, bro. Those are two like great knockouts.
This is what I want to see. When's the Deontay fight?
I don't even
scheduled
know, bro.
for.
They need to fucking.
It's probably rescheduled because of COVID,
It's
right?
moved probably till 2021. They want people in attendance. They want to make as much money off that shit as possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm not against that. Give him more time to train. Bulk up.
100%.
Maybe get to his size a little bit.
That's crazy.
He's like
Yeah,
a fucking
man, he needs
giant
to
over
he needs to
him,
bulk
man.
up a little bit when he's going against that fucking kind of or someone like Tyson, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Fury is just like a fucking
What a
Jesus.
wall.
When we were watching that, I have
felt bad for-
Snapchats. I got a memory of it. No, I didn't. I was looking at my memories, and and I saw it, and I was like, oh, I remember this. And it was when I had like the projector up in my room, and we were watching the fucking fight. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
On my wall, it was huge.
Yeah.
It was like a
It was
movie
sick.
theater. It was nice. We were watching this man walk out in the fucking Black Panther costume, pretty much. Yo. It was a crazy fight,
It was.
and I was sad, bro. Didn't I bet that? I bet on that one. Oh man, yeah. I called that bet off. Called that bet off quick.
Yeah, you know it.
Anyways, I wanted to talk about this. We're just blowing through the topics right now because we're going to have a little bit of a shorter episode today because we want to get a little drunk. After a phenomenal treble-winning breakthrough season
Whoa.
with Boehner. Mucho, I'm sorry. This is about the no, keep it going. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left.
That was
Right there.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Alfonso Davies.
Buddy.
You know?
Buddy.
Do you
Prem,
know?
Buddy.
Prem top.
Hold on.
Even if it's not there, make up one. Okay?
What?
Headline.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I was like,
I'm
what?
sorry,
I was like,
bro.
what is he talking about right now?
No.
Headline.
That was crazy, bro. That was amazing.
Play the TSM one. Play the TSM one.
There we
Headline.
go. What's this
Headline.
about? What do we talk about here?
So, Edmonton's own Alfonso Davies. Wow.
Most valuable youth player
Bro,
in UEFA.
Isn't that crazy? For a nigga from Edmonton in a European league?
They gave him mad props.
seem
over
unimpressed.
At
You seem very unimpressed.
Why?
me?
Yes.
I'm not unimpressed. I'm not unimpressed.
You seem very unimpressed.
No,
Underwhelmed.
he-
just whatever. That nigga, I played with that nigga when I was 15. He was whatever, bro. If they gave me a chance to actually be who I could be, show my potential, I'll show you more than how I play on FIFA, bro. That's the look you just gave.
That's it.
Do these players usually make what their potential says they'll make?
This guy is making 180 million pounds.
Already?
Well, that's what he's
It's
valued at.
projected, right?
That's what his transfer value is projected.
That's
It's-
So
different.
do they usually...
They don't make
It's
that.
not even project. It's estimated.
They don't make that?
No, like your chance.
But that's high. Still.
It's a lot.
Even if he makes
Yeah.
150
his transfer value.
pounds, bro.
Probably-
when he
what-
comes back here, that's double, bro.
Well, he's making
That's like
whatever
400
euros
million.
either way.
That's
It's
like
still
$400
money.
million.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the transfer value is essentially what he's
Groovy,
worth.
baby.
If they want to ever
Yeah.
move him, his transfer is like 108. So the club makes that money essentially.
Wait, what?
But
make
if
that
he
money?
moves to another club,
They pay him.
He can get way more money than what. Like find out what he's getting paid right now.
Like a contract.
Yeah. Contractual wise, you can talk
let's look
like
up what
big
he's
money.
You're the guy. You're the computer, man.
At 19 too, like the best players at
PH. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there.
Davey.
It's right.
yeah, see how much he's making right now.
Value or salary. Bayern Munich.
Salary
Munich.
2020.
Munich.
On January 19th, the left winger signed a contract with Bayern Munich that nets him a whopping salary of 1.2 million euro, £1 million per year.
That's not that much.
But then how does it
But
go
he's
from
19.
that to 180 million?
So
That's
like,
ridiculous.
but the other thing, Bayern won the UEFA. They won Champions League. They won the Super Cup in
So it's just
Germany.
a
They won the
crazy
club,
team.
the league. They won all the trophies.
But isn't he putting in work on the team?
He is putting work.
That's
They said when they played against. That's why they beat what was it? Barcelona. They beat Barcelona 7-2. And they were like, "Oh yeah,
That's crazy, bro. Because Barcelona my team too, bro.
They were like, "Oh yeah," because they were saying they asked the manager on Bayern. He was like, "They were like, oh, how do you feel about putting like Davis there?" They were saying that like, "Oh, he like nobody's gonna beat him off the wing, 100%." That's what they said. They like have so much faith in him on that team, so they're like, he's really good.
That's awesome. Hey, blessings, bro. More blessings too.
That's crazy.
More money, hopefully.
He's
Putting on for Canada. He's putting on for Edmonton. A lot of people putting on for Edmonton right now.
His salary is $1,856,037
a year. Not bad for 19 years old. You
That's
know what I'm
pretty good.
saying?
Yeah.
For playing soccer, doing what you love. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Plus, once he signs, once he
That's
signs
what's
like a deal with like Adidas
And
or Nike or
This
something,
guy's
and
got
the sponsorships.
44.3 or some high ass million
currency-
followers on Instagram.
The
bro.
currency exchange is actually pretty good. €1 is equal to 1.86 Canadian dollar.
There you go.
So
He's making lots
pretty
of money,
much
bro.
double.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's fucking.
That's
what
right.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
he
when
like
he's making $150,000 or 150 million or even 180 million if he makes that, or if that's whatever the value of that in Canadian is 300 million.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, he can make like he's got a lot. Yeah, he's got a lot of
How you
potential.
make the most out of
as
your
long
money,
as he
folks.
as long as he like remains like uninjured for the most part, like
I
he
heard
can
got
make a
hurt
lot of
little
money.
bit, right? Last-
He got hurt.
Probably got
hurt.
like
It's some like
strain.
sprain or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Shit.
But they have a
Welcome to
lot.
the
They have a
bench.
lot of off time this season. So.
Yeah,
be
there's
good.
a lot of crazy stuff.
But yeah, I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I mean, he's got
we
he's
good,
got a
yeah.
bright future. All the best players you just saw young, like Ronaldo was 17 when he was playing on Sporting, and then he moved to Manchester because he beat everybody on the Manchester team.
Right.
And then Messi started his first game when he was like 17, 16 in Barcelona. He scored a goal, and like that's how like all the best players usually start is when they're super young like that. So especially if like Bayern gives him a lot of playing time too, that's like how you get better, right? So when time he's like 23, he'll probably be one of the top players in the league easily.
Which is crazy, and he already has such like a backing behind him.
Yeah.
That like by the time he does,
The thing is,
that
and he
people
plays
will
for one of the
just fall in
best
love with
teams.
him.
I feel like it's like
He's also marketable.
yeah, and like the thing is like I mean in Germany like Bayern Munich kind of dominates that league like really easily. So I mean he just has a lot of room to like learn a lot, right? And he's always going to be in a Champions League. Like there's only one other player who like there's this guy who plays in UEFA and I can't remember his name right now. He has won like 4 trophies. Has like 12 trophies. He's only played for like 4 years or some shit like that. Like, he's won like 4 trophies like every single year, and he's like been playing for like 3 years. And I was just like, that's fucking insane. So it's like that type of shit. So he's like already got 5 trophies just out of this year because he's won like Super League. He's probably I think they won Super Cup too. So they won everything this year.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, dog. I don't know, like I wish I went and did my potential at soccer. I was pretty good. Like I just never did what I should have done.
I played it for a long time. I was always defense, and I would get double shifted sometimes because I would just be persistent. I would always stick on people.
See, I
wasn't necessarily good, but I would just stick on people, and my coach would be proud.
You're trying your ass off. Bro.
I wanted to play for a club too, but I was just like, I don't know. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. That was something
There's
I
some
wanted
money
to
in
do.
there, bro. I know some niggas that should have done it. That should have just at least like went hard at least.
Yeah. The thing is, you can make money playing anywhere, right? Like those guys who play in like the bottom leagues in Europe make at least $1,000 a week.
Yeah, they're still making money to be like driving a nice car and
exactly. And you can make sponsorship, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
you get one little Puma deal or anything, bro. You live it. It doesn't have to be a fucking big brand. It's got to be something that's gonna give you some checks. Yeah. Anyways, let's do a little break right quick. Take a bathroom break. We're almost reaching the half an hour point, so do a bathroom break. I kind of got to piss. I've been drinking a whole bunch of these, so yeah, we'll do that. Cool.
That's pretty wild.
Is it?
That's always how it happens.
Usually you look up this shit and it has no meaning. But look up Charlie Horse and this has a solid meaning. You're like, I understand that. That makes a lot of sense.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back from the break. We had to go take a couple pisses.
Look up Charlie Horse.
He's got to take a shit. He almost
look up
himself.
Look up where Charlie Horse came from.
Salary.
I'm telling you, you'll be amazed.
What are you looking up? All right, like
I
said,
verify my story.
I'm done.
Verify.
No, I am. Yeah, verifying your story. That's very true.
Wait,
yeah, see?
Did I finish my drink?
This guy, all over the place. He's in, he's out of frame.
I did it.
Where is he?
I don't know. But like I said, we're about to find out what's going on with this mysterious covering. All week I've been telling Dylan Fisher I got him a gift for his birthday. A little slithery, slimy fuck called Snake.
Okay, let me say this. I hate snakes.
Snake skin, right?
He told me it was a snake.
I've been saying it all week. For how long?
Honestly, did you think it affected me?
No.
Yes, it did.
It did. But it did.
No,
yesterday, I was actually thinking about it. I was like, hopefully it's not a snake. It's actually getting in my head. I'm overthinking about it. And then he was talking about it yesterday. I'm like, I can't let him see. That's getting to me. So I kept it. So I'm like, I'll mention it, once we're finally there. But I definitely was thinking about it. You know how to get in somebody's head. Because you just kept mentioning it. And you would say it with a serious face and not a serious face.
That's your snake, bro.
But I'm not lying, though.
So
that's the thing. I'm like, that's why. You know I don't lie. Like, why would I lie to you?
He does lie.
What? When the fuck have I lied to you? Tell me. Give me 2 examples. 2. I don't want just one, bro, because that's easy.
See?
I don't know. You would tell a lie like that. Freak me out.
Oh, the Jim Withers thing? Is that why?
Yeah.
Do you believe in... Have you heard the song Billy by the Ocean by Jim Withers?
No.
Have you ever heard Jim Withers?
I don't think so.
Would you listen to them? It's not like a pretty good band, right? Jim Withers band.
What?
The Jim Withers
Your
band.
thing's falling apart.
Jim Withers? The
Jim Withers band.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Have you ever
heard of them?
No, I've never heard of them.
No? They're a popular fucking band.
I don't think
Sing
so.
songs like Blue Ocean Fall, sitting by the mountain while we watch it all fall. It's a
I am amazed right now.
we had going on, but everything wasn't the same when we had a blue fall.
This is going too far.
Jim Withers band. You ever heard it? No?
No.
My grandfather loved it. Anyway. How do you feel about
This
the
is
Jim
going
Withers
too
band?
far.
You can do whatever you want. But how do you feel about the Jim Withers band? Tell him. Tell him, Dylan.
It's not real.
Yeah, I gotta pick it up. Yeah.
Gotcha,
bitch.
Bro, you
looking
didn't
at
know.
you, I was like,
You didn't know. That's
I was
not
like, this
real.
song. I was like, the song starting to sound familiar, but then I was like,
I
but I was like,
Just
the melody just might be familiar.
You
So
don't-
that's probably what it is.
He I don't know, he hit me with a
Somehow I
recognizable
got him.
song name, and he's like, from the Jim Withers band. I'm like, I think so. I think my mom listened.
Yo, he was on it, and I
It
was
sounds
like, I just
like
looked at him.
sounds like a band.
I'm like, you lying son of a bitch.
Stupid
I just
motherfucker.
made the Jim Withers band
and
up.
I looked it up, and would you believe there's not a single Jim Withers band?
Yeah, I could believe that.
Would you? Why?
I feel
That
like
sounds like
the name's
perfect.
too the name's pretty perfect, but I feel like I don't know, Jim
We
Withers.
should trademark it, right?
We should,
Yeah,
we should.
we should.
So
find
when the
somebody.
So
Jim
some
Withers
white- some
band
white-
comes up,
Some rich
they'll
white people
pay
try
us
to
a
make
lot.
it. They're gonna pay us a lot of money. Anyway, if your name
We gotta
is Jim
bleep
Withers
this
out there, hit me
we
up
gotta
right
bleep
quick.
this out. Or
No, no.
trademark it before.
Hit
this
me up.
comes out.
We're gonna be. I trademarked everything already.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did it yesterday.
Okay, open your snake. I saw it actually.
Now, do we have a drum roll in here? We have We have a.
Oh, we don't. Hey.
Let me find one of these. What's one that's like?
Gotcha, bitch.
Kind of anticipation.
And just,
Do the Jeopardy time one.
Yeah, let's do the Jeopardy time one.
Ding. Just the
Jeopardy
one beside
time
the
or
TSM one.
Illuminati, yeah.
The Jeopardy. Oh, let's do the Illuminati.
This is Jeopardy
Illuminati.
time. That's Illuminati.
No, Illuminati. Illuminati. Let's hit the Illuminati.
You do.
Hit it.
That's
bro.
Jeopardy time. That's Illuminati.
Ready?
All right, go ahead.
Bust it open,
You
bro.
can pull it off however you want to. Fast, slow. Be careful though.
Be careful.
There's a snake in there.
It's looking like a hose. Luckily, I'm used to hose.
Look at the pause. Dylan always has his pause. Look, he looks at it.
He's got to analyze. It's got to convert in his brain into English because Dylan is a lizard person. That's why he doesn't like snakes. He doesn't like to be around his own people. If he sees his own people, then he's like, no. He starts to freak out. It's definitely a hose, obviously. I'm gonna let you deal with it. No, leave it. Let him deal with it.
Is this hose for me?
No, the hose is not for you. We need the hose. The hose is for the weed. I just found this hose last second.
What about
I
the
literally
basket?
was like, the basket too. I found it all last second. I was like, how am I going to make it so that it looks like there's a fucking snake at least in here? At least a poor, crude attempt at like a snake. And I'm like, oh, there's a fucking hose. Let me stuff this in a basket. All right, we can get rid of
Why
it.
did it take you so long to realize that was there? Did you see him? He's like, oh wow. It's like,
Oh, really? It took that long?
wowzers.
Hold on. Let me get rid of this.
Wowzers.
I'm just.
Wowzers.
I would have been happy with the hose.
I know you would have been happy with the hose. You were like, oh sweet, a hose.
Open it up. You
What's it called? Docs?
you can read it? What?
Leak your address?
Don't fucking dox me, you bitch.
It's like the postal card.
Let's just open it. How about I open it for you? You
For me to read off the tracking number?
No. Let's just open it. Let's not read anything. I should have just ripped all that off. Pick it up. Take it out of the box. What are you trying to read? Pick it up. Take it out of the box. No, just take it out of the box. Take it out of the box.
I'm gonna take it out of the-
I got you, bitch. It's the smallest snake.
Could you imagine a little tiny garden snake in there? It bites his face. That'd be nice.
It says 6 ice.
Okay. What does that mean? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know either.
Who knows?
Has diamond on it. 6 ice. Chase the glory.
Chase the glory, cuz. Chase the glory, bro.
I got you, bitch. There's nothing in there.
Really, nigga?
An authenticity card.
Authenticity card. I wonder why, bro. I wonder what's so authentic? What's so authentic about this? What's going on
Take
here?
this sweet time.
Oh, what's going on here?
Yo.
What's going on
Bro,
here?
you need a pair of Clarks to match that,
What's
bro.
going on here,
Got you,
bro? What's going on here, cuz? Ooh, what's going on?
Thank you very much.
Oh shit, it's a little tangled up.
Well, thank you that right now.
No, that's not good. I tried to put it in as nice as I possibly could, but you know we had a little movement going on.
Got a little shaking up with the snake.
It should be all good. You know, just to commemorate a little song we did.
Ice.
You know, it gave me
Thank
my
you
most
very
plays
much.
I've ever had off that song. So
Nice.
also appreciate, you know, just give a nigga a little bit of drip. I know
Thank
he's
you.
been out here
That's amazing.
trying to up his drip collection. So happy birthday.
Yeah, pass that right here. Yeah.
No, pass that over.
Pass that
You know, I'm
shit.
just joking. I had to up myself, get myself
yeah,
a little
you
bit
want
of
it?
drip
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
just to
yeah,
match
yeah,
the boy.
Okay.
So you know, Malcolm, you can borrow some drip just to
jewelry.
just to fit in, you know. I had to get myself a little tennis chain. You know what I'm saying? I got to get a couple more just.
Well,
to,
hell, I can't breathe
just
right
to
now.
layer it
Chain
up.
holding me down, bro.
It's kind of heavy, eh? It's kind of heavy.
Hold me
Right?
down, bro.
It's kind of heavy. As you can see, my boy here, Icy.
His next 15 pounds lighter.
You got
right now.
those are some baguettes right there. We got some baguettes in there. You know what I'm
Thank you
saying?
very much.
Of course, bro. Anytime, bro. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah,
Hopefully you can rock it and appreciate
I do.
the drip.
Thank you.
The drip. This guy's gonna drip out, and hopefully not you appreciate, others appreciate I don't care if you appreciate.
You getting robbed and
But
you walking out, bro.
I
You're asking, bro. Where'd you get this chain, bro?
Where you get that chain from, bro? I've been trying to hide it. How many times have you seen this chain in the past couple seconds or minutes or how long we've been recording? How many times have you seen this chain that I've been hiding it? While I've been hiding it.
ain't seen that at all.
You didn't see this at all?
Yo, he took it from Dylan's. He took it from Dylan's closet, bro.
Yeah,
He took that shit from Dylan's closet. Yo, trust, yo. He never owned this chain once. This man just took it right from Dylan's closet, 110%, bro.
I had to make sure
promise.
I wasn't the only one out here.
Oh, hey, yo, you never see this
Oh,
before.
that's nice. That's nice.
And we had a whole
Snatched up.
conversation earlier today too. I was just fucking with him. I'm like, oh, you like these? I'm like, you like these chains? So I'm looking at his chain. I'm like, you like chains? Huh? Okay. Let me see this. Let me throw it on this. Let me see if I can.
I don't wear jewelry like that, bro.
Let me see if I can. No, don't take it off. Just put it over your head, bro. We
My
gonna
black
slide that
ass
shit.
will just get robbed. Nigga, see this, bro?
I wasn't
Get
really a
that nigga.
jewelry person until
That nigga
Dylan-
got it. Get that nigga.
I wasn't a jewelry person until Dylan was on his shit, and you know what? I was like, I always wanted a little drip here and there,
A little bit jelly.
but I was never on it.
Yeah.
No, fuck with it. How you feeling? You like it? You like
Yeah,
that?
This is sick. Thank you.
Just to commemorate the song.
Icy.
First,
Icy.
yeah. So,
I fucking love that song too.
yeah.
So.
So there you go.
Thank
bro.
you very much. And like recently, I would kind of have been like fucking with the snow and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro. You know, the snow just fell today.
Like, I do
It's
love
his
the
birthday,
summer,
and the
but
snow just fell.
being white and having my snowmobile and
Yeah, bro. You're looking forward to
Doing
doing
that,
all
yeah.
that kind of shit.
there was
And-
a place to me.
I knew that one would have meant more to you than whatever else I could have got you. There's one other thing I want to get you still, but I'm gonna get you that once you release your first song. So don't worry
Thank
about all
you.
that.
Thank
That
you.
shit, yeah, bro. It's just a little token of my appreciation for all the shit that you do, especially for the podcast and everything. Everything. You do a lot
Oh,
of shit
thank
for me,
you.
so
I really
it a lot.
appreciate it.
So happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Anytime, dog. Anytime. Always, bro. Always got you.
Thank you.
Always.
Gotcha, bitch.
Glad it wasn't
Anyways,
no
ladies and gentlemen,
snake. Glad it wasn't no snake.
I had to make you think it was the thing that
Yeah.
you fucking hate the most.
the only thing I like wrapped around my neck.
Ice, nigga. Ice. I need me this one right here.
Good.
Yeah, you snatch it.
I was gonna get this one. Instead, I just picked up a little tiny piece because I didn't want to. I'm not trying to flex on my boy, bro. If I get him the pendant, I was jealous, bro. To be honest with you, because I put that shit on myself, and
Yeah.
that was the first thing I put on. I'm like, oh, he's gonna love this
Yeah.
shit. When we go like check it out, when you can see yourself in the mirror, you're gonna see. The
Yeah, I
shine.
haven't seen myself.
Yeah, so like it shines like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. And then when I put my shit on, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, literally, I was sitting there. I'm like, should I return it? I'm like, because I gotta ship it back and shit. I'm like, do I return it? Do I get something better? Do I get another pendant? Do I get a pendant to match him?
Yeah,
I'm like, because this shit ain't flossing with me. And then it hit me. I'm like, yo, just put the little pendant you have from the other chain on there. We rocking.
Works out.
Yeah, bro.
Perfect.
So we good. This shit heavy as fuck. If you want to layer your shit, I'm gonna let you do that. Cause this shit heavy as fuck. I can't rock it. I'm not used to all this, so you can layer your shit up.
Okay.
That's yours. But yeah, happy birthday, D Fish. Happy birthday, SP. Happy birthday,
Happy
my
birthday.
nigga.
Thank you.
23 years old. We're not there yet. We're almost there. Half an hour. But yeah, we're gonna run through a few more topics. We're gonna have a short episode today, like I said earlier. We're just gonna be doing
Icy.
a few more topics.
Look out for the music video.
Yeah, music video coming soon for sure.
Oh yeah, let me cook up some ideas. I had some ideas for you this whole
Yo,
week.
hit
so,
me up.
you
This
know.
guy's been hitting me up with some great
Too
designs
many,
and shit.
so.
Actually, you know what? We didn't talk about our week, so let's interject
Yeah,
that.
we didn't talk
just
about
blew
this
right
week.
to some topics, but I'm glad we did because we have a few topics left that we can finish up with. Let's talk about our week, Malcolm. Let me start off with this. What the fuck is up with this whack? Like this looks like fake Adidas,
I was just gonna say.
right? Right?
That's what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look fake. It's like some Adidas collab with.
I think he's lying.
I'm not even lying. I
Let me
shit
see
you
the
not.
tag.
It's
Let me see the
authentically
Yeah, let me see
Adidas.
the tag,
It's
bro.
authentic Adidas, yo. I can't remember who
Show
they
the camera.
collaborated.
Show the camera. Show the camera. Okay, it's Adidas.
Adidas.
They just stole an Adidas tag and stitched that
They
shit
just
on.
put this shit on it. Yeah, there's like a bunch of like. I think there's a couple different shirts that have like this little face and like a few other designs for it. So I was like, I had to get this because I know people are gonna look at this and be like, yo,
It looks
you
fake
fucked
as
this up,
fuck.
bro. You put a little fucking.
It looks fake as fuck. It looks
Yeah.
like you made that shit.
Yeah, literally.
You're like, bro, I
That's
got
the best.
Adidas. It's like, why are you trying to rip off Adidas, bro? But yeah, how was your week, bro?
This was alright. Just worked.
Yeah.
Did we not talk about? I feel like Oh,
we
we
didn't
had
talk about it.
off camera.
We talked
did.
off camera.
That's what it was.
How was your week? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I was alright. You know, I was pretty slow, so just did.
Really, nigga?
Yeah, I just shot you a few designs and
Yeah,
stuff.
it was
but
nice.
planning
I like
out.
those.
I have to
all
plan
of
on
them.
my
I like
weeks
the,
now.
especially like the photo shoot. the kind of thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can get that done. I don't know if I have a fisheye with that nigga, but if Scott has a fisheye,
That's what I was thinking. Get
let's
that
get
dude
that
to
shit
do
done.
it.
But it's kind of winter.
I know. So I was like, we could probably
We
do
go
it.
to the greenhouse,
Yeah.
maybe. If
I was gonna
come in
say
with my own
spring. I was
flowers.
gonna say fuck it. We can just
Oh,
go right
wait
in
till
spring.
spring. Yeah,
It wouldn't
wait.
take that long. As long as you just get them developed.
True.
Scott develops, and then we just get a scan. And we could get. I could probably press the shit. Hopefully by like within a week.
Then we have some shirts to sell.
We have some shirts, some merchandise. I feel like you need merchandise.
I do need
Yeah.
merch.
You have anything. You just don't have. You have like no platform to launch. So it's just like, yeah, nah, nigga, just make music. That's literally it.
Nice. I know. I'm trying to brand. Well, you mean I have a whole podcast, bro, going on here. I'm trying to platform on this, and then don't worry, I'm shooting music videos.
We gotta work on more promotion.
I suck
I've
at that
been
kinda shit.
diving into the algorithms and trying to learn about it.
Yeah. If you learn the
Yeah,
algorithms,
shit.
yeah, I'll
Trying
figure
to-
some stuff. I'm trying to get
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
done by. I'm
That's
trying to learn a whole lot of
commenting
shit
on
by
shit
the
a
end of the
lot more.
year. So then I can be able to crank stuff out at least. Start doing that. So
I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. It helps me out because I don't know what the fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
I have the
Gotta
ideas.
get-
Like if you come to me with the idea already, I know how to tell you what we can do with it. So that's to me is like crucial. I'm an idea person. So if you say, oh, I want to do something like blah blah blah, like my mom comes to me with ideas all the time, and I flesh them out for her and give her like
Yeah.
the basis of like, okay, this is where you should start. I'm good at that. I'm
Yeah.
not the best at like sitting there and being like, this is the whole thing. Like, let's come up with the idea from the base. But I'll help you.
I think I'm a
fin-
little bit
finish
better at
shit up.
that. I'm better at like if I see something, I could be like, we could do this or this. Or I've seen
Right.
something, I'd be like, we could do this. And
Yeah.
this. I was thinking even like doing album covers right now.
You
That's
should, 'cause
what
I
I'm
need
thinking
that
right.
done
Yeah.
too, because my shit's all been, whatever. But like my shit, I have like theme with it. At least they're all the same, like kind of like a feel.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm kind of going for. It's hot as fuck in this room. I'm way sweaty, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's good though. What else are you working on? You showed me some really good ideas, some good shirt shit. Do a little rose on the front of that one with that shit on the back, and then we can pop and get some
You can
more
put on
the
artistic to-
If you do it, you can just throw it like we could just do like
Just a big one on the back,
just
yeah.
the even if we could do the photo shoot and then we just put your face on it and then just put the logo on the bottom of the photo, we could do something
I
like
like
that,
that.
too.
I like
That'd be dope. I was trying to shoot a few more designs too, so
Yeah.
but I'm looking at other stuff
Just
right
do
now.
whatever, bro. Whenever you have time.
Yeah.
So what else you doing? Is that all? You good? Just working?
That's really what I've been doing. Now I'm just looking into buying other equipment to get shit fleshed out and actually done. So that's the only thing I have to look into. Expensive, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do it. About you? How was your week? D-Fish. Before your
Wow.
birthday popped off. Come on.
Yeah, it has been major
Your pants are
birthdays
weird.
for my family. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday was my mom's birthday. Then Friday was my stepdad's birthday. Then tomorrow is my birthday.
So wait, your mom and your stepdad had like birthdays on days off, like right after each other?
No, Wednesday.
Oh, you said would you say Thursday was your
Oh
mom's
wait,
birthday?
sorry. Last week.
Oh, okay. So October.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Thursday.
this Friday was your stepdad's birthday,
Yeah.
and last week, Wednesday,
Last Thursday.
last
was
Thursday
my
was your
mom.
mom's birthday. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Go ahead, continue.
And yeah. So,
Clarify
birthdays
that.
everywhere. Lots of celebrating.
Right.
But actually, not that much celebrating because we've just been going in. Last night for my stepdad's birthday, we had Mary Brown's, but it was emptied out of the bucket into some glass containers to make it look fancy.
Wow, Mary Brown's in the
And
glass container? Like, that's ghetto fancy. bro.
My stepsister got there.
That's some black
That's
people
some black
shit
people
when they're
shit
like
right
on
there.
some high tip.
My
What y'all doing over
stepsister got there.
Grow weed
and
over there
said, I got food poisoning from KFC. I don't eat fried chicken anymore. So she only ate the fries and the macaroni salad.
That's okay.
Isn't she blind? You just giving her the chicken anyway. Shit.
Whoa.
That's disrespectful, bro. That's mad disrespectful to the blind community, bro. We're not able.
Don't even get me
My
started.
uncle is a able-bodied person, or what is it? He's able. He was in a car
Nigga, is he able
accident.
to walk, nigga?
Yes.
Okay, that's what
She
you
has.
mean. That nigga was in a wheelchair or something.
He was before, but now he's able to walk.
I was
okay?
like, what do you mean, able-bodied? You trying to set me up for one? I'll say it. I don't give a fuck.
She usually has a dog with her, but
Right, seeing eye dog.
Throw the chicken to the left, get the dog.
yeah.
Chop
Last night
chicken
she
into
didn't bring
strips.
the dog. She just
See, you cut the chicken into strips and be like, this is it. Deep fry it again so it feels crispy. She eats it. She's like, gotcha, bitch.
she would know.
She's like, this is some funny fries.
Funny fries. Tastes good. Some good fries. This doesn't taste like regular fries. I've been thinking about a McGriddle for so long. A chicken McGriddle. Oh.
This morning.
Did you know?
It's
What?
coming
We're
up.
coming up today. You going home today? You going home today? We're about to get fucked up today. I'm about to get fucked up today. At 5 a.m., I'm getting a chicken McGriddle.
They make chicken McGriddles now.
Yeah, did you know that?
I did not know
Oh my god, you haven't had one yet?
No, I haven't.
It's like a
I think I
chicken
need to
and
hold you
waffles.
hostage here just so you can
So I've
experience
heard.
that.
Is it good? It's really good.
It is really good.
This guy, like fucking
It is really good.
Big Daddy, pulled up.
Big Daddy.
Bro, you ever seen
Pulled
the
up
movie? You ever
after
seen the
Yeah.
movie?
hours, asking for a McGriddle.
I
They
pulled up
laughed
at
in his
12
face.
Ain't nobody laughing my face. That's fucking fake news,
It's
bro.
a conspiracy
That's
against
conspiracy
us.
against me.
Conspiracy,
That's
bro.
fake news, bro. Let me tell you something, cuz. Ain't nobody laughing me, bro. They informed me.
They informed.
They informed me that at 12 p.m. or a.m. was midnight.
Mm-hmm.
A.m.
Yeah.
They don't serve chicken McGriddles until breakfast hours. But
But
all day breakfast. But they have
if you wanted an egg McMuffin,
McMuffin, a chicken McMuffin. Also, they have.
Ew.
It was all right. It was disgusting. They had cheese on it.
he got
How do you
the
get the cheese?
McGriddle
How do you
and
get
the
cheese and chicken, bro?
McMuffin at one time.
And the same cheese that you put on.
You
a
got a
cheeseburger.
craving at 5 a.m.
I had a craving. I got both of them because I had to test it. But here's the thing: I was gonna just go there. I pulled up for the sausage McMuffin.
Yeah.
But then I saw on the menu. I'm like, oh! I had a literal moment where I was like, holy shit, this is a fucking chicken McGriddle and a chicken McMuffin. I've only had the I gotta give backstory about why this is so
Flabbergasted.
important. I have to give backstory. I've never eaten McDonald's breakfast. Only once before when I was dating my
This guy
ex.
hates eggs. I'm surprised you even liked the egg McMuffin at all.
I didn't eat an egg McMuffin. I ate a
A
sausage
chicken.
McMuffin.
A
There's
chicken.
There's no egg.
What?
There's no egg.
I thought there's. What's with it?
Nothing.
Just chicken and a Mc.
And a McGriddle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yo, the griddle?
Okay.
Yeah, the McGriddle
no.
is sad. It's
What'd you
just a
get? What'd
McGriddle
you get?
and
You got the
chicken.
chicken McMuffin.
Yeah.
So that was just the bread and the chicken.
And the cheese.
Bread, cheese, and chicken.
Yeah, and then I had some
Okay,
ketchup to
but
dip.
you
And
don't
what's the
eat-
McGriddle?
It's just McGriddle, chicken McGriddle, nothing.
Wait, what's the McGriddle? Pancake?
pancake
Yeah.
with syrup
Pancake.
infused in it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Syrup in it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Tastes
can't
like
really
chicken and
you
waffles.
can't really mix chicken and eggs. I feel like that's kind of
No.
there's
It's
some
the same thing.
unwritten rule. Like I
That's
feel like you
the same thing, bro.
like I
That's
feel
what I
like
was
if you
gonna
do
say.
that,
That's like a mom
yeah.
and its kid. You're eating the same
I
thing.
feel like if you do that, you're like going straight to hell. Like I don't think
Yeah.
they even like. I think God sees that. Like He notes those things. He's like, oh, that's weird. It's
Yeah,
like
this
you're
thing is
a really
fucked
good. Oh, he's like you mix
You
chicken.
ate-
He ate chicken and eggs
You
at
ate
the same
chicken
time,
and eggs at the same time. You can eat steak and eggs at the same time, but not chicken and eggs.
right? Because it's wrong.
That's wrong. That's like
I
that's
think-
two generations.
Yeah, that's
You're
messed
eating
up.
two
You can
generations.
eat their mom
That's a
and the
fucking
kid at the same
genocide.
time, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
That's a genocide.
Who you, Hannibal Lecter, bro? What's wrong with you, dog?
That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy, ladies and gentlemen.
That's fucked up.
Don't ever eat chicken. If you have eaten chicken and eggs, please let us know. But
Trying to
it's
think.
you crazy.
I'm thinking if I've
don't
ever
eat
eaten it,
eggs.
but I don't think I've ever
I don't
eaten
eat
it.
eggs, so I know I haven't. What about you?
Maybe if you have a chicken salad, if they put eggs in it. But
Has there ever been a moment when you've had chicken and eggs at the same time, though?
Yo, deep dive that. Is there any dishes you can have chicken and eggs in?
Is there a chicken and egg?
I don't mix my food.
Chicken fried rice with the egg in the fried rice. You ever have that?
Guess. That would be the closest thing.
I've never. I don't.
But that's
that
egg
shit.
whites, though.
I don't know about that. That's not always egg whites.
I've only had it with egg whites. I've never.
You don't know that though.
I rarely mix my food.
What does it say?
Okay, what you got?
No.
Chicken and egg hash, chicken scrambled, chicken. I don't know what that is.
Frittata.
Yeah. How did you know?
Not much normal shit.
Like
There's
3
chicken and
keys in
egg
it, I'm pretty
stir
sure.
fry, which might not be bad.
Ugh.
Like I feel like some Vietnamese food, right?
Chinese.
Or like XO food.
Oh, if you have
Comes with
ramen,
eggs on it,
maybe if you
bro.
have
Yeah,
ramen
yeah,
with chicken in
ramen,
or something.
Ramen with some
'Cause
chicken.
they come with.
But it's usually
egg
like
on it.
chicken, like.
Or
It's like a weird part of the chicken.
it's either chicken or like chicken broth. Maybe I think it's chicken broth
No,
usually.
because you can get chicken like cutlet. That's what it is.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a chicken in
That's what they put
a
in
ramen.
chicken cutlet.
I see pork.
They put pork
Yeah,
cutlet,
I don't
but
know.
they put chicken.
You can
cutlet
use
in
it to
I've had-
make
in
like
Japan,
good bread, like stir fry, right?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
use
shit,
eggs and
sorry.
shake and bake, not stir fry.
Right.
Shake and bake. You use that to make the dipping thing in.
I guess.
Eggs.
Fucking in Vancouver. Sorry to go back to what you're saying about the ramen. In Vancouver, there's a place called Jinya.
Yeah.
It's a like famous ramen place, whatever.
I wish we had some good
Chicken?
ramen
Bro, chicken
places
cutlets.
around here.
They have a good spicy chicken cutlet one though. I wish too. They don't have no ramen places out here. Like they don't
You have
have
to
ramen here. They just do pho
Togawa on the north side.
here. I ain't going
You
north
have
side.
to be there.
Not now.
Not on the north side,
I
sorry,
ain't going north
downtown.
side.
So
Nah,
the
that's
north side
north
is
side.
downtown.
That's pretty much the north side. I ain't
You have to get there by like 10 a.m.
It's
You
like-
have to eat
If
ramen
it's
for
past
breakfast.
118th,
Yeah, because they only have a
dim
broth.
sum. If it's
Oh.
past 118th, I'm not going.
I don't even know where it's at. I know where it is, but it's like I think it's in the
You don't
brewery
drive,
district.
so you have no idea what an
It's in the
address
brewery.
is, right?
It's in the brewery
That
district.
doesn't help me, bro.
You know where the brewery district is?
I know
Brewery
the
district?
brewery district.
The what district?
Brewery.
It's kind of by McEwen. It's a little bit
Like
down
where we
by
went
where
to,
Oliver
where
is.
you played.
Mercer Tavern, like that area?
Where did
No,
you
no,
where did you
it's
play
different.
at that one time?
Where?
The beer place. With
The
craft-
beer
crazy-
market, craft
craft-
beer. Yeah,
craft
it's in that same
The
area.
beer
Oh.
craft. That's a cool place with all the pipes running through it and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
That was really
That was a
neat
cool
looking.
place. I played there like what 2-3 times.
A lot of white people. White people.
White people.
A lot of white people.
White people. White people. A lot of
The
white
beers
people.
were alright, but the food was alright, but
The beers. What
it
do you
was
wait?
kinda
Which
fun.
wait?
I think it was like the
fun.
beers roll. Did you get like a full lineup for
He
yourself
got a whole
alone?
bunch of. He got a sampler.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beers were.
And
If
the
I
beers
was,
were all
if
right.
I
Throwing
played
them
there,
all back.
If I played there more,
Okay.
you probably would have tried all 100, whatever.
I have this
flavors.
weird thing
Probably
about
would've.
beer. Because, like, one time I went to my uncle's place and I had a Pilsner beer. He's like, do you
You had
want
a
beer?
Pilly Light?
A Pilsner.
Pilsner.
I had a shirt
No.
in the grade school of Pilsner, and I wore it to school, and I got in trouble.
The
I
Pillies.
had one in a bottle.
This guy's
And
off 2 pillies, bro.
I don't know what happened. I think I got drunk the night before with, like, Jaylin. And he was, like, a party or something.
Yeah, I don't
went
really-
out.
Yeah.
And so I had this beer, and all of a sudden, like, I started, like, feeling, like, a pain in my chest. Like,
Shit, nigga.
like all of a sudden, like, my muscles were contracting, and, like, it
Oh,
almost
yeah.
felt...
I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? This nigga had a gluten allergy going
Yeah.
down.
And, like, I had, like, this reaction, and, like, bruised my chest for, like, a week after that. I had to take a week off work.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know if it was, like, the gluten or something, but it was, like, from when I drank this beer, I just, like, felt a tingling in my tongue immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, beer's like,
But it was only with Pilsner. Like, I've tried
Bread.
so many different ones. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was
Pilsner-
just, like, a
Pilsner's,
specific
like-
thing.
Pils-
If me not drinking water, and then I was just drinking too much alcohol, and it just, like, fucked up my nerves or something. Or if it was actually an allergy with that. But, like, something actually
crazy.
fucked me up.
yeah.
It took me a long time to drink beer again
Pilsner's
after
like
that.
the oldest form of like beer, so it's
Right.
really like grain heavy. So
Is it?
yeah, it's
That's
like
from,
it's
like, Alberta.
yeah. Well, it's
Is
just
it?
like a very. It's a, everybody has like a lot of like early beers are like pilsners essentially. I like pilsners. They just like taste like bread pretty much. That's what it is, bro. That's what.
Let's get into some of these topics, bro. We
I think he's looking into pilsners right now.
I don't want to worry about
Look at it right now.
Pilsner beer is made in the
Czech
Czech
Republic.
Republic.
So what the fuck are you talking about, Alberta?
I am
Alberta beer.
fucking dumb on that. I won't say the R word.
All right. The other one. I've said that before. Let's talk about this topic you brought in here, the RCMP topic first. Actually, yeah, let's talk about that, and then we'll talk about the other topic that relates to drugs. I'll get you to talk about it.
Oh yeah, right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What? No. What? I'll say
No.
it,
You're
say
talking
it.
about
You can
that
talk
one.
about the
You're talking
RCMP
about that
one.
one. We're talking about this one.
Headline. RCMP destroy $8 million worth of unauthorized plot pans near Merritt.
That's a fucking waste, bro. Just send it my way.
It's in
I'll
BC.
burn it myself. I'll dispose of it the same way, just usefully. Not fucking a
Exactly.
big waste of $8 million.
That's what they do with. That's what they do with that.
I know, but
like
they
drugs.
stand there and they just go, "Man, we're burning
Everybody
this."
fails a fucking drug test next week, and that's what it is.
Nobody's at fault because guess what? We just had to burn a bunch.
Oh
of
yeah, we were burning methamphetamines.
we're burning fucking everything.
Yeah.
it
As
was
part of the
delicious,
probe, police seized
great, Chief.
over 1,180 kilograms of dried cannabis and over 5,300 cannabis plants being grown at a
Why
location.
did they not
where
just take it to the motherfucking
it was
legal
grown
places?
at a location with medical cannabis license for 300 plants.
So it was
okay.
like an overgrow, and they're like,
Yeah,
nah,
and that's how they
burn.
That's how they were doing it in the States for a while too.
Fucking retarded.
Because
Just
people
keep it and preserve it.
people would have farms and they would overgrow, and then that's where you get like the
look
DEA
at this
coming in
picture.
and busting out your joint. Yeah, it's
That
crazy.
looks like a
There's
forest.
helicopter in it, yeah.
That
yeah,
looks
when
like a
cannabis grows
forest.
outside, because
No, it'll just grow like a tree.
it grows up.
Look at-
Yeah, it goes towards its
They
light source.
destroyed around
We're
100,000 cannabis plants.
We're growing. That's fucking crazy.
4.
We're growing 4 over there, and the thing with those ones is they're called automatic seeds, and they're fast. These Fast Buds is the company, so they grow really quickly. So usually it takes like 16 weeks, somewhere to 18 weeks. These
Yeah.
take 9 weeks tops to grow. So they're already really budding, and they're already pretty crazy. So if you don't, what you have to do is you have to tie them down by each stem,
Yeah.
or else they'll just grow.
Wow,
grow.
that's crazy.
A lot of pipe.
I remember my friend used to grow weed in his his fucking closet. His
Before
mom said-
legalization?
He was way before legalization. He was like,
I know
bro,
some
he's like, you
ladies
just gotta
whose
grow this shit in your
brothers did
closet. I was
that.
like, what are you? I was like, nigga, if I grow one plant, my mom's gonna walk in. She went,
My brother managed to grow like 4 plants in his closet, like unknown. I'm like, well, I knew because I snuck in his room and I opened the thing and I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is
And
going
you
on?
started smelling at a certain point. That's why you got
Yes,
caught,
yeah,
right?
Yes. It was very weedy. Obviously.
yeah, in this house, in your house.
No, but I mean, like, it was
I
just, like,
know.
very weedy. Like, not like from like just the weed that we smoke, but just
Yeah.
like the plant itself that he was growing. It was a
Yeah.
different, like, it was wet.
It's crazy
You know what
how
I'm saying?
Damp
different
smell.
the feeling about weed was back then. Whenever you smelled it, you
You're like,
get that like.
Remember? Oh,
it.
bro, remember all the times we'd be walking around just like, and I don't know if you were there with me, but there are so many times where I would just be like around in certain places and just to smoke weed. Like, it was a mission. Like, I would be with like Jaskirat and maybe Sebastian, or I'd be like with like so many different people in my memory. Like, after school, I'd be with you and like so many different times, obviously, but like there was just so many different moments where I'm like, there's this one that's sticking out to me right now where I was at Mill Woods and we walked like, you know where the dentist place is by the TD Canada and like the Mill Woods Town Center, like
Yeah.
the actual like bus terminal and like
Yeah.
the dental place.
Mhm.
There's
That's
like
what I
a,
was
if you
thinking.
go behind it, there's like a little like lake kind of area. Did you know that?
No.
There's like a little pondish area. And so we walk behind there, we're walking around, we're smoking back there, and then we're going around, like, I don't know why that just, like, flashed to me, but there's so many moments like that I've had where it was just, like, we had to duck around and go to these, like, weird areas that no one's ever been, just to, like, spark up,
Just to smoke weed.
just to smoke weed, like,
Yeah.
behind the dumpsters of, like, this weird area, and just,
Yeah.
like, so many times we have to drive to the middle of nowhere
Yeah.
and spark up in the Porsche, and, like,
Okay.
we've never talked about these,
Yeah.
right? So
I was.
hopefully these don't incriminate us.
No, this one's
What's the
past
statute of,
limitations.
I think
What is
if
the
it's
statute?
too late,
Let's look at this right now. What is the statute of limitations in Canada? Let's look this up before we talk.
it's too late now.
Push this mic in a little bit. It's a little.
Oh yeah.
No, push it. Like, push.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
into
good,
this.
you're good,
Oh
you're good.
shit.
It was just a little loud.
It's too late. Niggas, it's too late. You can't arrest me now, nigga. You didn't see me smoke then. These niggas are watching. I don't want to get caught.
Oh, we're good.
More than 6
We
months.
straight, bro.
We straight. That's
Bro,
like 7.
Straight,
That was like
dog.
6 years ago.
Okay.
I'm about to tell you how I beat
used
these
to-
stupid ass cops out here, never catching me.
Dummy.
Dummies.
Dummy.
Fucking stupids. Pussy.
Hey, but-
Pussy. Sorry.
About to be one of those
Y'all
like
capping, bro.
It was
new
a joke.
headlines.
It was
like,
a joke. It was a
like,
joke.
Local DJ gets caught in podcast confessing
Whoa!
crime.
It was a joke. This is everything we're
But
about
I
to say
used
is
to-
also fiction.
I used to smoke with this kid named Kynan, and
course.
he
Where's
had-
the wah-wah?
with the G-Star
You
jeans
know-
on, everybody got him on.
No, that's
You
that
know,
was Brandon. That was
oh,
Brandon.
those like football game like plastic horns. They
Yeah.
go like brrrr,
Yeah.
and so what he did
Don't tell me this nigga lit one up.
was took some tape, right?
Just let him tell
Taped
his story,
up the
bro.
end of it, like cut with scissors, cut out a hole like in it, and pretty much made this like a pipe. Like
Really,
put like
nigga?
this little like tinfoil bowl in it, packed weed, and I was in the alley with shout out Joseph Dance.
In the alley. Joseph Dancy, long-time viewer.
We're
Love you,
hitting out of
Joseph.
this long ass horn, trying to light it up. It must have looked hilarious.
Was that the first time you ever met Joseph?
One of the first times we like ever hung out.
I can't wait till you meet this guy.
And that's why we had that bond. When we saw each other anywhere else, we were like,
He's
yeah,
a-
we were there
He
together.
always
He-
watches whenever we post. You know, long time supporter.
I
One of
love
my
him,
best
man.
friends, Joseph.
I can't wait.
He's just like
Let
me,
me see
except
him
he's
again.
white. He's like a white version of me. You know, you're like a black
What?
version of me. You're a white version of me, but he's like the thing about in high school. Me and Joseph were like identical, and it was weird because we like reacted to shit the exact same way, and we always had the exact same opinion. So to me, whenever I looked at him, I'm like, "Oh, this nigga, you know, I know how you're feeling right now, because you're feeling exactly how I'm feeling." So
yeah.
I can't wait till he comes back from Toronto. Big actor boy. He's gonna come back here and bless us.
Everything's going well for him.
He's gonna come back here and bless us. With
Oh, you guys got
Yeah.
those. He's gonna have the diamond tester. He's gonna come in and test the diamonds. That's
No,
what
no, no,
we're don't be touching that shit.
Don't be testing it. You're gonna end up like the teachers, bro, calling somebody. He's gonna be calling. He's gonna be calling me. What you? What? And this boy came in here and he tested my diamonds and he said it's not real. It's real. These are real. That's real. Don't worry, bro. It's all real.
That's fucking hilarious. That's a funny.
You think I can afford real shit while we're in here recording off a fucking phone, bro? This is just for fun, bro. Right? It's real.
Right.
It's real enough. Let me tell you something. The gold is real. The diamonds are real enough. The diamonds are as real as that realness of going on.
Zirconian.
Yes, I'm gonna say zirconium is pretty real, bro.
Hey, zirconium, whatever it is,
Zirconium
bro.
is real, bro.
It looks just like a
Looks
diamond.
real,
That's all I want.
You're
Lab
not a girl.
diamonds.
This guy's not a fucking woman, so it doesn't matter if it's real or
Doesn't
not,
matter,
right?
bro.
I just got my boy a chain, bro. Let me.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
yeah.
Don't be testing that diamonds, bro. Those are real.
Don't be walking around here with a
man.
tester, bro. Why don't you go talk about
Only
some more
walk
drugs,
around
bro?
with
Anyways.
appreciation.
Transition into my slide. Oregon becomes the first U.S. state to decriminalize possession of hard drugs. Now, everybody.
I don't know. Fuck. It's like heroin, everything.
Everything. LSD, heroin, methamphetamines is all
On the table.
decriminalized.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
So-
Let's rock and roll, baby.
The whole
Let's go,
thing.
baby.
So essentially,
Give it to
the
me,
District
baby.
of Columbia and 11 other states
Right here, baby.
made the legalization of adult use
I'm
cannabis,
fucking
which is
kidding. I'm just
okay.
not
New Jersey's on the path to the largest weed market right now. But Oregon made history by passing the first state to law to decriminalize the possession of hard drugs. So, heroin, cocaine, and LSD measure back to the criminal justice reforms. So it doesn't mean, obviously, if you know the difference between decriminalization and legalization, decriminalization means that if you come with a small amount,
You're not gonna
Yeah.
get in trouble.
that's the difference. You
You're
won't
not
get in
gonna get
trouble.
fucked over.
So, but if you
That's
got
good.
fucking bricks,
Only go after the big dealers.
yeah, if you're coming through with big bricks, that's
Don't
no big
walk
difference.
around with big bricks.
Don't be walking around with that shit.
It's simple, bro.
But you
Only
gotta
walk
coming
around
through
with
a
your
small
daily
amount.
use.
And the thing is with these guys is like, what they're doing with
Stash at the crib.
yeah, what they're doing with it is like, so if you have a small position, obviously you're decriminalized, but they're essentially funding all of these like rehab centers for it as well through like taxation and stuff like that. So all the weed all the weed taxes that they've been making off of it, they're funding like rehab. So you get, I think, like $100 citation, and then you have to go to like a rehab therapy for a week or so, or something like that, or 2 weeks or something like that. And that's how they're decriminalizing it essentially.
Does that make you want to try drugs anymore?
No,
not at all.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Not. I don't think. The thing is, I think it's not like to entice people. People think
it's to make it like
that was a whole.
Think that,
yeah,
right?
that was a whole thing,
dumb,
right? Like it's because they had the war on drugs, right? So they were just like fear mongering people and brainwashing people into it, right? So that's what it was. Like they wanted people to be. Sorry. Well, let me submit that.
No, go ahead, I just want to put my hand up like a regular student.
When they fear monger you into that, they made you think that like when you did marijuana, you did hard drugs, so they kind of all grouped it all together at once. But now it's kind of realizing that like people who want to do hard drugs and get into hard drugs like are doing it because they've done it or they've been it's like it's not like you went to a party. It's like you have dope friends who are dope fiends and are like, hey, come through and like smoke some crack with us, and then you're like, I guess, and you smoke crack, and the next thing you know, you're sucking dick in the
all it takes is one time
the Good Foods parking lot, like to get some
the
dope.
Whole Foods, the woke foods.
Let's reel this back a second. Let's go to what I was gonna say. I'm sorry.
What were you gonna say?
What were you gonna finish?
That was some tame.
Hold on.
But like people who want to do hard drugs go into hard drugs. They don't do it. Like I think people when you start to do like mushrooms and psychedelics, that's where you like transition into doing like methamphetamines and stuff like that. That's where that route I see.
I don't know.
I don't really see people doing
I think it's when
weed.
you do LSD, you start going.
Yeah.
Into
Well, mushrooms and LSD
is kind of chill.
Mushrooms and LSD are very similar. You can
have
have
the similar experiences, but like it depends on what you're looking for. I guess. But I agree. No,
I've heard mushrooms
I agree
can be
with
strong.
you. I agree with you. I take it all back. I agree with you.
See?
Yeah. Anyway. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Sorry, that sounded rude. But it wasn't meant to be. My thing on this whole thing, where like decriminalization or like kind of legalization, where it's like the gray area of like it's just kind of sitting there. With Amsterdam,
they have shrooms legalized already.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about it. Is like when I was there, you could literally
Oregon
buy,
legalized
like,
mushrooms too.
They
legalized
did,
everything. It's crazy. Like you could do like anything there. And like in Amsterdam, they always had truffles. They would be called truffles, but they'd be like mushrooms, magic mushrooms, all these kind of like different things to make you like go psychedelic. And having weed out and about always free. When I was there, it was taught like we went on some sort of tour, and it was talked about like they're like like with weed and like a lot of these different like not like psychedelics being legal, but like them being just kind of out in the open. Mm-hmm. A lot of these things are looked at as just like whatever. Like the youth doesn't look at weed and all this shit as something that's just like we want to do it and we want to try it because it's like drinking or it's like whatever. You just kind of like you might do it, you might not. It's all depending on you, and it's just something that's part of like
your
society.
Influences in life.
They kind of more so
who you look at, the people you idolize.
But what it really breaks down to is majority of the people that are in those and I'm just using Amsterdam because that's the only place that I've learned about it. They don't give a fuck about that shit. They're not really smoking weed and going to the coffee shops. That's tourism shit. Yeah. That's for the tourists to come. That's for them to make money into the communities, into their government, into whatever. That's what that's for. Like the people that are there, they might be doing their drugs or whatever, but they don't really give a fuck about a coffee shop and whatever. They buy their weed, they do their thing. It's a regular part of life.
Well, like how when it got legalized here, that didn't really change things around.
No, it didn't change.
It's like everybody's smoking, everybody's talking about it. That wasn't really the case.
Right.
And so, if we were the first ones, I could see us being like the same way. Like, people
I think
buying in to smoke. It's like,
I think now it's kind of like the kids who are in high school now who are like always wanted to smoke weed and they had to buy it from their little dealers. Like now they're like, I can't wait to turn 18 so I can smoke weed. But that shit's gonna run out in like 2 years, right? They're gonna be like, that shit's old, right? Yeah. And then the kids who grow up with it now are gonna be like, well, weed, weed.
Yeah, we just smoking.
Exactly.
I really gotta take a piss. Can we take a quick break right quick?
We rolling.
And we're back from our second bathroom break. This will probably be our last little segment of the day. Finish up these little... how many we got left? Let's see. 1.
Got a couple. 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 4.
Nice.
It's hot as fuck in here. How y'all doing? How you doing? You good right now? You good? How you doing?
I'm good.
It's almost your birthday, bro. 1 hour.
Wow, yeah.
How do you feel?
50 minutes.
Yo, right.
Hit in the wall.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm good,
Whoa.
shit, I'm
You're
good,
fucking
I'm
up
good,
the
I'm
set. You're fucking up the set.
Good, boy.
You hot? Are you cold? What's going on?
Kind of cool.
What? It's hot as fuck in
I
here.
don't think it's hot. It's hot upstairs. But I don't think it's that hot down here.
There it is. There's the one I was drinking on. You good?
Yeah,
You full?
I'm good.
You need another one.
I'm full.
Oh, you start drinking,
Full.
bro.
It's
I'm
like, that's
4
fine.
in. I'm 3 in. 4 in. I'm already. You need a drink or you good?
I'm good.
All right. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. You want to go
Read
ahead?
the exact same headline.
No, don't read that. Let me read this one. Me and Dylan were
Yeah,
having
tell
a.
me.
Me and Dylan. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that. No. Let's talk about that. What you had.
I don't know what I was.
Spotify.
Yeah,
So,
that's interesting.
It is interesting. Let's talk about Spotify. Do you know about Spotify? What's going on?
I think
with them?
you should read. This
I'm gonna
one.
read them.
Headline.
Spotify will let artists give their songs a boost and get paid less in exchange. So,
Naturally.
Spotify is going to test letting artists and labels influence more of what its algorithm promotes. So they're going to start telling you, you know what, we're going to let you come up more as like a suggestion when we do like, oh, you would like this if you're listening to this. And just coming up more in people's fucking radars. If you take less of a royalty, suggest they take a percentage when you're already getting paid literally shit from fucking Spotify. So you're pretty much just looking at taking no money and trying to get a little bit of a boost, and hoping that pays off in like a longevity term. But
First,
it's such a scumbag move on Spotify's end that I don't know. It's
I don't
whatever.
think so.
I don't think it's bad per se, but it's just like, come on, if you're gonna do this, at least up your rate of what you're paying artists per stream.
Yeah.
And then justify being able to take a little bit of a percentage of that.
Yeah.
That we're still gonna be able to make money, because I don't make any money off Spotify, I know that I'm a small time artist, but even off like Apple Music and whatever comparative Tidal, whatever, I make so
I was
much
gonna
more.
say, because
This is
Tidal is
ridiculous.
one of the highest, right?
Tidal is 10
And
cents
so-
per stream.
Yeah, that would, if they did something like that, that would make more sense. Because like even like 5 cents would be closer to like what Spotify's at, right? Or not even.
Spotify is some ridiculous number. I don't even
That's the thing though. But like,
Not even-
remember, because you were saying that Spotify doesn't really make money off the music streaming, right?
Yeah.
So this is like a great
What do
way
they
for
make money off.
podcast.
Yeah,
Fuck.
this is a great
Yeah,
way
fuck
for
Joe Rogan
Spotify
over.
to make money, because like now it's like, okay, you want to be on more platforms for at this point, because they kind of are playing the system essentially, because everybody
No.
wants clout.
I'm not mad.
Right?
I'm mad at them because I'm an artist, but I'm not mad at them as like a business
Yeah.
person, because I understand what they're doing. Like,
Yeah,
it makes sense.
and it makes sense. And I think like, I mean, in your case, it's like, well, okay, let's put a little bit more money, especially if you're like, a lot of artists are at a point where like they're good maybe in their area, or maybe maybe they know like 2 provinces or states or whatever close to them. Everybody knows them like a state area maybe, but they want to get on a national level.
Yeah.
This is like, okay, we can invest into it. This is like a long-term investment. Let's
Yeah,
invest, boost it up.
They'd be investing, and they'd be putting in like
Yeah,
infrastructure and putting you in more places.
yeah.
Which is why they take a percentage.
But
Which
the other
is
thing,
also, like, if you're not making a lot of money, they're not making a lot of money.
yeah.
So it's about
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you're not gonna see it from big artists, right? That's the thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but like you might see it from somebody who's like kind of getting big on SoundCloud. They
Yeah,
got a little bit of
couple
money.
They got like 20,000 followers. They got like
Yeah.
a couple thousand plays on every song.
Yeah. So then they put like a
$1,000
couple
yeah,
hundred. I don't know how
yeah.
much the rates are, but like $100, and you can get more,
Yeah.
a few more hours of streaming that can pay off in longevity.
That makes sense, and I'm not mad at it in terms of like if it's gonna benefit you in the long run.
Yeah.
Obviously, why would I be mad at it? But like, it's just for the stupid people that are, you know what?
Got
I'm gonna
like,
like break
got like
But
mommy.
like, you know what? I'm gonna backpedal, because
I-
breaking this down, it makes total sense of why they would do this. Like, if you're not a big artist, you're not making money. They're not making money. All you're doing is just like, it doesn't matter. You're not making money anyway.
I
So what
just
the fuck
want to
does it
say,
matter?
I agree with
I
it.
fuck with it.
As long
I'll do it.
as long as they're not like throttling certain people, like making it so that you have to do this to get into certain playlists.
They are
So as
for
lo-
sure. They are gonna do it for sure.
I don't think to that extent.
Not maybe that you make it into a playlist, but you're gonna have to do this to get seen.
But I think what they're probably is like when they talk about the algorithm, I think they're talking about the radio. So when you listen to an artist and then the radio changes to, I think that's where they bump you up.
They're suggesting and like when you're like making a playlist and you have like songs that just come up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All that kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Just in their algorithm a lot.
I think the playlists are just curated already, right? So you could get on any playlist, right? But the thing is, it's like those playlists, like. I was telling you the Friday new releases. If you release before or you release on a Friday or something or a Friday, yeah, you get that bump on that place because they're like, oh, this guy released that night, so we're going to pick this guy for a rap song. And they kind of, because I've seen it with a lot of artists here as well. But it's like, oh, New Music Canada, they get it on the playlist somehow. And then their shit bumps up like 20,000, 40,000 streams. I was telling you about that one girl. Right, we were talking about and that was the whole thing, right? She released just perfect time frame.
With my next song, I was like, I should do it on like Friday for sure.
Yeah, you kind of
just to test because
you never know.
Yeah,
I've been doing Tuesday releases or whatever because that's to me, I'm so old school. I'm like through and through. I don't know what's wrong with me, but like I was raised like by a producer who was just like he's a producer and a DJ that's just so like. Old school, like to the point where it's like, look at that. This computer never goes online. If life or death, please just fucking die. Like, don't update the shit. Just use it if it works, it works. Like that kind of shit. But like, I've been trying to get more with the times, but I've been so stuck with that mentality of like, if this shit works, let's just keep with it. Let's keep doing this. And like that's kind of fucked me over in a way.
That will
like,
fuck you over.
Yeah, of course.
You have to update.
Update.
Yeah.
And like that especially is like something that I'm trying to do like in that range of like, I got to make sure that I am with it. Like shit comes out on Fridays. I like doing like a Tuesday release because it's just like that's just me. And I probably will do more Tuesday releases when it's like cuz in January I'm going to be doing a song a week for the whole year. Throughout all of it, I did my list. I have more than 52 songs, so I'm ready to go. But
hit me with that list. I'll make you some artwork or something.
It'll be sick. It'll be sick. The fucking but like I will do like all my big songs. I'll release before Friday. You know what I'm saying? And like all of the songs I don't give a fuck about just needs to be released in the week. Tuesday release. Like I really like the wholesome Tuesday release. That's what it used to be. Is like new music comes out on Tuesday when I was young, when I was really young, and that was like something I looked forward to, and that's kind of why I do it.
Yeah.
But it's changed. People have made different waves. But I'm cool with whatever Spotify is doing. I had a problem with it. They're assholes, but at the same time, I understand it. It's actually gonna pave a way for artists to maybe make something of themselves, and the only way that I see it really working is if it's location based.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, in this location, like in Edmonton, whoever's really like giving up is gonna show up a lot more. Yeah. And then in Calgary or Germany or wherever the fuck it is, like worldwide, not on like just a general scale, or else.
Yeah, it's not better for you, right?
What's the point? That's not gonna do anything for you. So we'll see how it works out. What do we got next? Why don't you hit us with it? Because fuck Spotify.
We got a doozy here.
My man Trumpito.
Headline. Trump.
Really, nigga?
Trump calls rapper Lil Pump Lil Pimp at closing night rally in Michigan.
Bro.
Did you see this?
I did see this.
It was so funny, bro.
Lil Pimp. Little Pimp.
Little Pimp, and then he laughs. He's like, ha ha ha, Little Pump. After, because
did you see when he comes up? He's like, I like your hat.
Did he say that?
Yeah. He's like, I like this guy's hat.
Little Pimp.
He's wearing the MAGA hat.
See, you guys, you fucked up right now too.
I'm saying Little Pimp, Little Pump.
Little Pimp.
Lil Pimp.
Lil Pump is such a fucking loser, man.
Kind of sound like that, bro.
It's so hard, bro.
But he got a song with Kanye, though.
He hasn't even made music in a while, has he?
What is the last song he released? There was this one, like,
he made the song with Kanye.
That he released that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
What one?
I don't know. It's so low key, but like it was on my Serato, and I would play it, and it would just be like banging. I'd be like, okay, he's on this. It was pretty nice.
I haven't heard any song that I really
old.
like.
It was like 2019
like,
still.
I'll hear some of his music. I'm like, I like the beat. Like, it slaps, but for like lyrical content, I just can't get behind it.
Little Pump is stupid, bro.
Little Pimp.
Little Pimp. Forever
The
now,
last
Lil
song
Peep.
he released was "Life
Forever.
Like Me" in September 16th.
I don't care about that. I didn't even realize
Car-
that came up.
Coronao.
That was the one. That was the one.
remix.
Coronel.
That was the one.
That's the one that Vin Diesel.
Yeah, 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 it is a Vin Diesel song. Yeah.
What? Vin
Right?
Diesel
Vin
remix?
Diesel's in
Diesel,
it. Yeah.
bro.
No. Before that, there was just a
This-
regular.
No,
one.
see, he's
Not
seeing
the-
Vin Diesel.
not the
That's what
remix.
he's seeing.
Not the remix. No. Not the remix is banging. The remix is not banging.
Oh, Corino
Vin
now.
Diesel,
Okay, yeah.
Not the
without,
remix.
without, yeah.
Vin Diesel is banging.
Did you know Vin Diesel's on Coronel?
I had no idea. But that's the song I was talking about.
He's the guy saying Coronel.
No, he's not. Not now, bro. You trying to say this bullshit to me, bro?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Dylan, you fucking liar. You fucking... It's not your birthday yet, bro.
Yeah.
40 more minutes. What time have we got here?
Do you see you hear Vin Diesel yet?
Don't hear Vin Diesel. No, don't play the Vin Diesel version of it. Get out
right.
of here.
You didn't even start the timer again.
You didn't even start the timer. You're on charge.
Hilarious.
You're in charge of that.
Hilarious.
It's okay.
This is your job.
No, we're running through it fast. We gotta get an idea on it. So now.
I'm here to just... This is your job. This is
Lil Pump.
Okay. We'll cut it off at 12 max.
Lil Pimp.
Okay.
Lil Pimp. Lil Pump.
No pimp. That's funny.
Lil Pump.
Anyways.
Lil Pump.
Fuck
Speaking
Lil-
of Donald
fuck Lil
fucking
Pump.
Trump,
Yeah.
bitch,
So,
fuck
yeah,
out of here, bro.
that bitch out of here. We already talked about that. Joe Biden. What's up?
That was a close call, eh?
Yeah.
I feel like that was not the right.
Are those
reason to play that shit.
are the votes legal?
Yes.
We'll find out.
I think he
Yes,
tried
they
to
are.
sue. He
They
tried
are.
to sue Michigan
They all
twice,
threw that shit out.
and they threw that
just
shit out of
threw
their
that
court.
I
Yeah.
listened to the newest Bill Burr podcast, and he said it perfectly.
What did he say?
He said
I can't wait
that,
to listen to this shit. I love listening.
that he's like, no matter who lost, they were gonna complain, and they're gonna go and review it, and it's gonna be like football, and they're gonna come out. The referee's gonna come out, get on the mic, and be like, "The play stands."
Literally.
Same president. Joe Biden's gonna stay it. And
Field
the
goal's
people
good.
are gonna be mad. And then
Field goal's good.
People who didn't want it are gonna leave the game.
thing
being like,
is-
that was bullshit. We got robbed. The people who are looking for it, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
this guy's-
finally got it.
That's perfect.
That's
Bill
exactly
Burr,
how it is,
This
right?
is for you right here, Bill Burr.
This is
Dylan
for
was
you.
Bill Burr.
It was close.
Sponsor
Though.
us.
That was the thing. It's not like
It
Joe
was
Biden won by a
close.
landslide.
No, it was close. Which shows you there's a lot of racists out there still.
Yeah.
And a lot of Cuban racists out there still. But here's the thing, they don't want to go back to socialism, so I understand.
I don't know.
It's a lot of Latino men that voted Republican.
I agree. There's a lot of racists, but you can't just chalk it up.
That's
to
not what
that.
I'm chalking it up to. But it's what I'm chalking it up to. I'm sorry, bro. Once the man couldn't denounce white supremacy, there's no reason to vote for him. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No matter what his bill, whatever, like, as a human being, if you really give a fuck, come on. And, like, to me, as a black male, it means a lot more, obviously. And I understand as, like, there's a whole bunch of people out there that don't give a fuck about that and will only vote towards a one issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like abortion, be it taxation, be it Medicare, whatever it is, like they're a one issue kind of voter. There's a lot of people that are like that, where it's like this
Yeah.
one thing will kind of make or break me as
Yeah.
as a voter. So I understand,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, like, oh shit,
You have to wait a lot of
Come on.
things,
You
right?
know? Yeah, man. Like
It's-
this wasn't an easy. This was an easy
Okay.
decision. Like it should have been an easy decision
If
from the
Sorry.
view of a Canadian.
Sorry.
But go ahead.
if Corona didn't hit, I think Trump would have won.
You
Because
think
if
so?
you're voting for
100%.
Trump,
100%.
you're more rich. You're more of that higher tax bracket because that's what suits to you.
Yeah.
But definitely with Corona hitting, everybody being like really affected by this, and with Biden's tax plans, how taxing the rich more and stuff like that. How
I'll
we
tell you
talked about
this.
last episode, it made people more favor him more. I feel.
I'll tell you this:
Interesting.
Trump. The only
That's
reason
not the
he
only
lost
reason,
is
though.
because of Corona. No, the only reason he lost is because of Corona.
Interesting.
And I'll say that because a lot of people didn't like the way he handled the Corona situation. Look at it. The States is fucked beyond repair. Out of any other place in the world, they have the highest death toll. They have the highest case toll. And it's climbing weekly, daily, doesn't matter, hourly. Doesn't matter. Like, these guys are having a serious case where it's out of control to the point where you know what I mean? Like, there's no reversing it at this point. It's just gonna keep going at a crazy pace. A lot of people blame Trump for that. Not to say it's all his fault, because a lot of this shit is statewide and state governed, and they have their own decisions. And the United States is very much freedom based.
Yeah.
But there's a certain point where it's like, mask mandate, which Joe Biden is gonna instill. There's certain things where it's like
there's not a mask mandate.
No.
What?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's fucking crazy.
The thing is,
anywhere
it's Senate. It's about it's state. It's about
it's
the
like
state.
state dependent.
Yeah,
right?
they'll choose.
So it's
up to them.
Damn. Yeah.
So like, there's certain federal laws that can be passed, like here in Canada.
Well, that's kind of like
provincial.
how it is here, right?
Yeah, it's provincial or it's federal. But the thing is, the federal, I don't know. It doesn't.
No, in the States, it's like state level and federal level. They can have completely different rules,
yeah,
and
but you have to abide by the state because you're in the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why, like if weed's
legal,
legal in Colorado, but it's illegal on a federal level, the DEA can break into your house and take your weed because it's a federal.
Because they're a federal.
It's
agency.
a federal law. Yeah.
Right.
So, but it's not a state law. It's different.
The police aren't gonna come in there. The county police aren't gonna.
Yeah,
come
but the DEA will. But there's more federal institutions in the U.S. than there is here.
The CIA can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The DEA can. The NSA can. The NRA can. Things like that.
NRA. I don't know if the NRA.
I don't think.
Yeah.
As the national, they
For
probably
shows your taxes, break it in through your front door.
They probably
The IRS
will. The
can.
NRA probably could kick down your door and fuck you up because they just got the
Probably
guns.
can. They got the money.
Everybody got guns. Everybody got. But the NRA is the National Rifles Association.
Oh, I thought that was National Revenue Agency.
No.
No. That's IRS.
That's IRS. What is it?
That's Canadian though.
No, the IRS
is
is
states.
is
and,
the states.
and the CRA. Is
CRA.
Yeah. That's Canadian Revenue
Canadian
Agency.
Revenue.
But everything here is
rifle.
on everything's on a federal level, so there's no state level of those types of things being run. So if you can't legalize weed in a province because it's illegal on a federal level, and so they would be able to block that rule essentially.
Yeah.
So that's how those types of things work. And drugs are like registered on a federal level where provinces can't overrule a federal level and stuff like that. It's kind of weird like that. So there's a lot of things, but in the States, that's why like there's a lot of gray area with rules because technically you can get away with it on a state level, but you can't get away with it on a federal level.
Yeah.
So if you're in a really high level court, you're probably gonna go to fucking.
You can go to the Supreme Court, but they'll be like
they're gonna judge you on a federal level.
on a federal rule though.
So
And
you probably wanna go to
but
local
the
court.
thing was with the Supreme Court, they judge you on a constitutional level, so they only look at the Constitution. So it's like
What are we talking about?
we're talking about.
How did we get here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to just interrupt you. Like, but how the fuck did we get here?
We were talking about I think we were talking about like the voting thing for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you get to the Supreme Court, do you have a option for a jury? Or is it
Well,
only
no.
judge? Only judge?
There's no jury. It's the people who
the
it's the Supreme Court.
Is it 12 people? 13?
9 people.
9 people.
Yeah. It's never an even number. It's always an odd number.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Right,
it
they
can't
have
have
to
any.
figure it
You
out,
can't have
right?
an even decision.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Could you imagine every time he votes, just completely split down the middle, 3-3?
Fucking ridiculous.
Fuck you.
Um,
You can't. You.
but I don't know. I think
But
Trump.
all those people are pretty biased, though. From like
But
all
now-
I've
what-
remembered.
But to a degree.
And that's because the president pretty much appoints those
right?
people.
Which is
So
bullshit. So
it
all
becomes
comes
like
up to one person.
right now. I think in the United States, it's like you could look it up for me, but it's like I think it's a 6-3.
What are you looking
Republican. The Supreme Court.
I think he appointed 3 new people.
Supreme Court political standings.
He appointed
How
3
many?
new people. I'm pretty sure I remember.
6-3, I think, but I could be wrong. 6 Republicans to 3
I
Democrats.
think so. That seems about right. I know he appointed 3 new people. So
Supreme
No,
Court.
no. Supreme
judges,
Court, Supreme Court
judges.
political standing.
I don't know. Personally, I think that Trump, I think it was a combination of the coronavirus. I do believe that I think he may have had a closer, I think he would have won, and I think his vote would have been even closer.
Right.
But I don't know. It
mail-in ballots
really fucked everybody up. And I don't know. It really depends on it was like the voter suppression thing. That was a huge thing, right? That everybody was talking about. What was it?
Look up what Trump. Look up what. Oh no, wait. The political leanings of the Supreme Court. Down. The second one.
Hold on.
Hold up. Here we go.
We got it.
This is literally, look, what does that say? What is that? Nominated by GOP president. Nominated by Democratic president.
So there's 5
5-4?
conservative and 4 liberal.
Yeah. So uneven. Because Trump appointed them, right? Who is in there? Mitch
Trump,
McConnell?
yeah, Trump appointed
I know
3
Mitch
new ones.
McConnell. Oh no, that's for senators. Yeah. I know that there's
With the
3 new ones?
with the confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court in 2018, President Trump cemented a solid conservative party majority on the bench.
Yeah.
When was this released? Go to the top.
2019 and June 1st.
Okay.
And he hasn't appointed anybody since.
No, there's been a new thing he was trying to push through. I don't know if it went through.
What
He was
thing?
trying to push through. Just getting more.
Oh, yeah.
Appointing some different people.
Some more people, yeah.
Because that chick,
'Cause-
because Ruth, whatever.
Yeah.
Ruth
Bader Ginsburg.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg died.
Yeah.
And they had to put someone else in there. So he's trying to
I think that was
put
a lot.
someone,
Yeah.
fucking little motherfucker in there. Why don't you go ahead and read us the next headline before we keep talking about this stupid U.S.
Wait, what
I
was
don't
I
want to
saying?
read this.
I thought I was talking
You were
about
gonna say
Trump.
something?
When
Yeah.
do
Oh,
you
wait,
guys
what
read
were you going
this?
to say?
I was going to say, I think that I still think he would have lost, but I think it would have been a lot closer.
Right.
I feel
And
like.
why do you feel that?
Personally, I feel like there is still a lot of Trump. I think that Trump can really do a lot of dumb shit and really can get away with it. But I think the whole thing was like, I feel like a lot more younger people would have voted. More people would have been more involved in voting. Now, I think that like even 100, like I think it was like 100,000 or whatever, 100 million people voted. Right? I think more people would have voted if it was coronavirus, honestly.
100%.
And I think like you would have seen like obviously there was already big moments where like people were like. Literally,
I was
Trump
sitting
supporters
there-
were blocking like voting
Well, I
polls
was
and shit
sitting
like
there
that, right?
But
watching
like,
this
if
whole
you
shit, it was
look
crazy.
at this shit before coronavirus, like his numbers were actually looking good.
Yeah,
Like for the
No,
economy,
he
for the
would've won.
U.S., it was looking good,
And for us.
and for us too. Yeah,
Now,
Canadians.
well, people here,
Once we got the
conservatives
tariffs
here in
knocked off.
conservatives here in Canada and especially in Alberta are pissed because
That he
Biden
didn't
is
get
gonna
it.
fuck us over with the Keystone. He's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
fuck
bad
us over
for
with
us.
a whole bunch of shit. It's bad for us,
which is good.
which is good for the environment. and
Which is good for
for
wait, no,
the
no, it's
world.
good for us because you have to think about this.
No, it's
then
bad
we
for us.
no,
Not
it's
for Alberta.
okay.
It's bad for
'Cause
Alberta.
we're stuck in that conservative
No, it's
mindset.
bad.
Right.
for
Well,
Alberta.
okay. So how it works
But
here?
hopefully we convert.
That means we can. No, we can. That essentially means we can get Jason Kenney out of office because office here is appointed out of like if we trust the premier, right? So
I don't
if
think
you
we
lose.
will.
Oh, I think he will. If we start losing
Here,
money,
though, in Alberta,
if we start losing
Like,
money,
here's what I'm
This
gonna
is
say.
No, 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 you have to
Texas
think.
of Canada. You don't.
Yes,
you listening?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If people start
okay.
losing jobs and people
Right.
start losing money,
Right.
trust is right out the fucking window.
Right.
True.
That's when a
On
whole
that,
vote
yeah.
goes right. That's when everybody flips.
Right.
A vote comes in, we put back in a different government system or somebody else who's more competent in their job, and that's what it is, right? That's how quickly it switches, right?
People
That's why
like
this is
what
better
works
for
for them.
us
That'd be
because like
interesting.
people who are like NDP supporters and stuff, they can get their vote now, and more people will vote. That was the second thing with like our vote too. A lot of people didn't vote. Right, and that was the thing with the Trump vote. A lot of people did not vote for the Trump vote. Like almost half of the U.S. population didn't
A
vote.
lot of people did.
Now a whole bunch of people voted. These mail-in ballots made a huge difference.
Mail-in ballots killed it. Is what made it. That's why it took 5 days.
Yeah, because Democrats were most likely to vote.
100 million people voted mail-in.
A third of your population
100 million people voted mail-in.
Yep.
That means 50 million people showed up to the polls. That's it.
yeah.
And
But
100 million voted
I am
mail-in.
curious to get to the numbers on like how many ones were like discounted, not valid.
Well,
I heard from my brother's room because I don't know. He might be
Some Alex Jones shit coming
No, it was like something else. But yeah, he might be a conservative. He's very
It's
much
not-
into the wealth, and I don't really the stock market and all that. I don't really care what his political standing is. But I heard that there's just this one thing that made me laugh my ass off. This guy is just like talking about this one lady's name, and then he's like, she died 2 days. It was like October 23rd or something like that, and her ballot was counted on November 2nd or November whatever, and it's just like, how is this possible? She's dead. Blah, 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 like running all these like fake ballots and all this. Shit. So it's just like,
but
That's true, actually.
That is a true vote. But the
Yeah,
other thing is
'cause
like,
that's
what
not
is
a valid citizen at that point?
what is the
Right?
odds of that happening though? How many ballots does that happen? Oh, so you take one vote out. Cool. He has one less vote, but you still had 10,000 people who were still alive.
That's kind of what I was saying. I was kind of laughing at that. With, like,
what's okay? You can
I want to know
those
the
votes.
total number of invalid ballots that were not counted.
Yeah.
And I want to see what that number is and see if that would be significant.
But I think it varies in every state.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Every rule varies in every state for ballot. Because there's probably a whole constitution on how ballots are counted.
It should be consistent.
No. Because it's on a state level.
Why?
Because it's just different. The thing is, like I said,
level it's a federal election. Though,
even if it's a federal election, that's the same thing. Every state is different.
States are fucked.
Really?
Yeah. So every state has different ballot counting rules and stuff like that. Because what was the whole thing with another? We can talk about the Bush.
Stop this. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna say the Bush Gore thing. Florida changed up their how their voting ballots were done, and they weren't changed really in any other state. That's why Bush won in Florida, because they switched it up. So everybody thought they were voting for Al Gore, but they were voting for the third, I don't know, some independent. And they got all these votes from Florida, but people thought they were voting for Gore. So it was a whole different thing. I thought Trump was going to do that. I thought he was going to introduce that into Florida. Just be like, this is, you're voting for Biden, but you're actually voting for Kanye West, third seat available or whatever. But that was the whole thing. So every state has different rules for it. How they count it and what's legal and what's invalid. Because some states have write-ins and some states, yeah. And that's the other thing. The other thing too is for for the Senate and for the House. I think the House was done on the same day as Election Day, but for the Senate, they do different Senate votes at different times of the year. So during during the presidential election, that's when some states vote in their senators at the same time, but some vote earlier, some vote later. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different rules, how you vote in somebody. That's what it is. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I know it makes sense. It should be consistent. There should be a constitution on voting.
Yeah.
But that's not how it works.
They don't know how to do that.
Crazy. You want to read this next one, Jaylin? You had to.
I got you. I had to hit us with a nice little. I had to give Malcom that because that was a good deal.
Headline.
That was a good little drop down. Headline. Slicker is hitting. That's the headline.
Right.
So I just want to give it. This is a small little thing. I just want to give a shout out to Drake. He's killing it. He bests Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder, to set a Billboard record.
He's been on track for a minute to do something like that.
He's just been killing records left and right. What do we kill it? What do we care about? This is
what's surprising?
Drake. There's nothing else to talk about. We're just gonna give a little shout out to the Obama thing. Let's throw the clip up real quick, just because the man's hitting the fucking
Goat.
three. He's the GOAT.
And the way he walks out.
I know.
I wish he didn't do that. I wish he would have just walked away, just the one time, just that's what I do. And
Chicago resident Barack Obama, if you all remember the fucking Jordan documentary, they didn't put the president of the United States. Chicago residents.
I remember that. That was hilarious.
Fucking hilarious.
Listen, that was amazing. He should have just walked out of there. He shouldn't have said shit.
That's what I do.
You know what? That is what he does.
That was
Man
great.
sinks threes, walks out. It's nothing.
One of the best, actual presidents for the people. I don't know if you've seen those videos where, just random people run into him on the hiking trail. Yeah. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing?"
I would love to be that guy because everybody loves you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very personable.
You know what I mean?
Even if you were
roasting him, they're like, "Oh my god!"
Even if you just hated him because of other things, you still run into him. You'd be like, "I like this guy."
Yeah, you'd be like, "Oh, he's a good guy."
Yeah,
100%.
So chill.
Exactly.
We're gonna run through this last little headline. This is the last one, right?
Yeah.
Me and Dylan were having this talk, and he was looking at me like I was crazy.
No.
Yes, you're like, maybe. Yeah, you remember that?
Maybe.
You're like, maybe.
Maybe.
Literally, we were having this discussion before I looked on my Google and saw the headlines. I was talking to him, I'm like, bro, this coronavirus, I'm like, this shit's crazy. It's gonna be mutating. This shit's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get worse.
Because
than what it is.
watching viruses mutate naturally. That's the whole thing with me.
They mutate all the time.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to come up with a vaccine.
No, they do.
Yeah, no.
And then it's only certain time that they actually like mutate into like something different that could
Right.
actually like spread more
Now-
virus, and now it's doing this through the goddamn mink.
So
We're gonna hit this with the headline.
because this
Who wants to read this?
No, because this is some crazy shit. I'll read it. Because I watched the Weekly Weird or whatever.
I saw that too.
So, Denmark is planning to cull up to 17 million mink to stop a mutated coronavirus that is within their species. Now,
Let me see this.
let me explain it to you. So I don't necessarily know what it is, but it's a more, I think it's a
Cull
more,
is a selective slaughter.
okay, relax.
That's smart. Because
okay, hold on.
you go into your thing. Yeah, you say it.
So go ahead. Tell you.
I was gonna say that's
like,
smart
like,
because
killing it
that's
off.
how like mad cow disease. That's how people got mad cow. Remember, like that was a whole
But
thing in
people would-
2003.
The only reason is because people wear mink. Like people wear mink in
Yeah.
China, in certain places. Like maybe not so much here in the Western world, but in Eastern part of the world, like they wear mink a lot more because it's more of like a fashion statement or a societal statement now, like how it was back in the day. They'll wear the full dead shit, bro. They won't.
I
even
feel
turn
like
into a
there's
scarf.
a lot less fur around
Here,
now.
yeah, because we're more
well,
progressive.
people throw
Yeah.
red paint on you. Remember that was like a whole
Right?
thing in the 70s.
We're
Like that's
now
what I would be
progressive.
scared of. I heard about that so much.
Yeah.
Going through school.
Yeah, but who just has red paint on them like that?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yo, like-
no.
Sorry, I was gonna go into some weird.
No.
like,
Go ahead.
shit. From my
Say
uncle.
it quick.
Like, I come from like a farm family, and I have an uncle, and he would hunt, and like he would actually like skin out, and I remember like
Skin out?
yeah, like walking into his garage, and he'd have like the skins and the pelts of these animals like just like drying out in the garage. It's like very weird. Fuck no. I'm like, what do you use this for?
Okay. So after, I was thinking to myself, I was like, what else do you even use mink in, other than fur? So when they kill,
Hold on. Can I please talk about the
yeah,
actual
you talk
story
about it.
first?
Yeah, you talk. about it.
Okay, so what they're doing is they're killing 17 million mink because there's a mutated version of the coronavirus that has come up between them. And this has happened all around the world, in mink specifically. So in Mexico, in America, in different parts of the world, there's mink that are kind of catching coronavirus and then mutating it into this different variation where it's like we're coming up with a vaccine for a specific type of the coronavirus. But this mutated version is something that if it reaches a certain state, or I think it already had, I'm not sure. If it does, though, if it reaches a certain state, doesn't matter what the vaccine that we're making is, it's a different version of whatever the virus is. So we'd have this vaccine, but this coronavirus would be a different antibody, and it would come into us anyway, and we'd be attacked, and we'd have to make a whole
Potentially.
What they
yeah.
were
No, this is like
They
this
would say
is,
they
yeah,
will?
this is
Oh,
a
okay,
different
sure.
thing. Like it's
What they were also saying
which is fucking crazy.
was that when this virus transmits from animals to human, it has like a higher chance of becoming like a lot more deadly and fatal like that too. So that's why they're so concerned from it jumping
because
from these minks.
It could become a Spanish flu type 2.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with the second wave of the Spanish flu. Is it came back in a deadlier wave because it probably mutated. It probably became more of a deadlier virus.
Mm-hmm.
Waved through the human population, killed millions, or I don't even know,
Hundreds of millions.
killed people, and here we are now dealing with it in a second wave. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry about the mink.
Sorry, I was just wondering what else they use minks for. They use mink oil. So if you ever treat your leathers, that's how you get it too. I think it's more of like the slaughterhouse. So if like somebody's slaughtering them, like on like one person just like gets in touch with the blood. That's the thing. It's like you can transfer these viruses via like bodily contents essentially. Yeah,
It's having the live animal and then
killing them.
killing it, and then it breathing it in, touching it, getting into a wound, any of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked. I don't like that shit. But I'm hoping it doesn't turn into that and we don't all die from the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Because that would fucking suck. Or it becomes something that we need a global vaccine for, and then we all turn into sterile fucking humans. And none of us can have kids. Or we turn into I Am Legend and we all become fucking crazy zombies. I don't know, bro. This is
feel
some
like-
fucked up times right now.
I feel
where
like
I don't
sterilization wouldn't be a big thing here.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not having kids. So sterilize me. But honestly, I think sterilization is the way to go. Let's stop. Let's curb the human population for a minute. Let's get back down to maybe 5 billion, and let's kind of stay around
5 billion
from 5. Hold on. Shut the fuck up. Let's stay around from like 5 to 7 billion.
I'm not disagreeing with the number. I'm saying that if they did it with the vaccination, you think that many people would still be around?
No.
I think it would be left in the like maybe 2,000.
No,
certain
see,
people.
That's the thing,
elite
though.
People of the world.
If you start sterilizing people, there are already people who are already like, weary of vaccines.
Yeah.
So then once you confirm their prejudices, that's when like the whole population will just go off the fucking deep end, right? Because then everybody's gonna be like, nobody's getting vaccine.
But it's too late.
It's just, if you can die, a whole generation can die
here's the
out.
thing,
That's the
well,
thing.
have
No,
to
but
travel
majority
and,
of
like-
people are going to be in it. Like if you look today,
Okay.
majority of people have vaccinated.
Yeah.
Majority of people have their flu shot or their hepatitis shot or any of these shots.
But that's what I
put
mean.
it in
Okay.
something that nobody gives a fuck about. Maybe you don't put it in a flu shot, not something that's highly crazy, but you put it in something that everybody gets,
That's what I mean.
and you're done.
But that's what I mean. That if you the second you start confirming people's prejudices, that's when like, okay, then nobody's getting vaccines. Then that's when it becomes more dangerous because nobody's vaccinated. So if like we catch something that could be as simple as like a flu, nobody's vaccinated, boom, 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 50, 60 million people start dying, and then you try to get people to vaccinate, and then nobody wants to get vaccinated because you were sterilizing people for a while, so then you just distrust, and then it becomes a whole like pro and con, so you have to rebuild the trust that you've destroyed. So that's why they wouldn't do it, but it would be a smart way to sterilize the population. 100%. 100% would be the smartest way to do it.
Before we end this,
What are you about to tell me right now?
What is
I don't know if you've heard about Bill 19 from BC,
All right.
which is the COVID Measures Act.
Okay.
And it's an act that they passed
Yeah.
which pretty much covers the government from any wrongdoing during any law they pass. And like reading the first line, it says here, subject to subsection and the regulations, no legal proceeding for prescribed damages relating to the COVID-19 pandemic lies or may be commenced or maintained against a prescribed person or a person in a prescribed class of persons because of any prescribed act or any omission of the person or any omissions.
So it'd be like, I don't know if you remember, actually this is in Oregon also. In Oregon, they were going to send all the people of color, essentially, all the poor kids to school before they sent the white kids to school. So essentially,
Get 'em
BC, if BC did that, you couldn't technically sue BC in that sense.
Right?
Because
That's what
it'd be
they're trying
against
to
their
make
will.
it.
Yeah.
How they can make this under any COVID act, and they, if anything comes out after it, like it's proven to be a lie or they're doing this in wrongdoing, they
Smart.
can't get sued for it.
Smart. Because you know how many
cover
people
their
would
ass.
just sue the fuck out of BC?
It'd be covered.
I'd sue them. I don't even live there. I'd sue their ass. I'd be like, oh, hey, this is
Let me
my.
get a piece of
The
that.
water runs down that direction.
I had an address out there.
Exactly. You sue their ass, bro.
Sue their ass.
Like I get why they want to do it, but it's still
It's shady.
it's like
But you have to protect your ass, I guess.
it's a tyranny.
I don't feel that bad about it. I'm a socialist.
Because you're not living there. You're not a citizen.
No, I'm a socialist. Dude.
You used to be.
You hoping your ex gets it. That's
I
You never even changed your license plate, bro.
I hope she does get it, bro. She better get that corona, bro.
You better get that, bro.
You know what?
Drop dead.
She probably has, right?
Who knows? I hope so.
I think so.
Nah, BC has the lowest cases. Do you know that?
Now. She probably got
They
it
had
in the
the-
first wave.
Yeah, but they
I
had
probably
no.
I
They had-
probably had it when I was
don't
there in
think so.
December because I was sick as fuck.
You were always sick. Like, every 2 weeks, this guy. I would come over and this guy was sick with something new. I was like, are you kidding me?
Whatever.
I don't remember this. Listen, I was in there December. I was feeling kind of sick. Everybody was sick. And I haven't been at
That was
all
flu
sick this
season.
year. I haven't been at all sick this year, so I must have the antibodies in my body. I'm not getting tested. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck.
Could you imagine
My
if
mom
you have
went
a
to the doctor
big
and did not get
family?
tested.
Could you imagine if you have a big family?
I do.
Like, Your family's big, but not
Your
that
immediate
big.
family.
Like
immediate
with the
family.
new provisions, like 15 people. Like some people are gonna have to cut down Christmas celebrations or be breaking the law this year.
Fuck the law, bro.
Some people have more than.
What are
15
they gonna
people
do?
coming
They're
out.
coming by my house to check me on Christmas Eve? Fuck
Definitely.
you.
I could see it.
If somebody reports you,
see
if
it.
somebody's spiteful enough, they could report you, and you
We
can literally
closing
get a
all the
ticket.
blinds. We close the blinds.
Mhm.
We good.
Because they just made
I know.
a new law about
15 people.
that on Friday and stuff. How you have to wear masks in closed areas and stuff like
Get
that.
out of my face.
And
We
so-
having a soiree at my house. 35 people invited. Come through.
This podcast is gonna be shut down because they're gonna bust in. There's
Canceled,
just 3 of us
canceled.
in here. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? There's a 15 people.
We,
Lights
we
shining
all,
in your eyes.
we all go through the COVID test before we walk in through the door. Heat
Bet.
scan.
You
down
cop,
the
no, you
throat.
cop to the
Oh,
left.
we're safe here.
Everything. We all know we're all free. We're all COVID free.
We're all COVID free here.
All right, let's wrap this
Safe
shit up. I gotta
podcast.
piss.
I know. I can tell you had to piss.
Okay.
You know when this thing's got to piss? He's shaking.
Start
Shaking
spinning.
a little bit.
Chair starts.
Can you hear this?
Green.
But yeah, we're wrapping this up early. This is Self-Care Sunday. We got through our topics
Easier
today.
to edit.
Just way easier to edit. Holy fuck, the last one was 4 hours long. I wanted to kill myself. Happy birthday, Dylan.
Thank you. Thank you. For
I hope
the
you like
chain.
the chain. You know, I
I
wanted
love
to
it.
add to your collection.
It's beautiful.
I ain't saying
like
shit to you
deserves
until it's
some
your
shit.
birthday, bro.
Huh?
Fuck you, nigga. I
It's
said I ain't
still
saying
not-
shit this birthday.
It's not his
Yeah.
birthday yet. 10 minutes. But yeah,
Beat your ass for the next 10 minutes, bro.
you can get your birthday beats once this turns off. This is Self-Care Sunday. You're rocking with Jaylin January.
Mouse Smitty.
Dylan Fisher.
And we're here every
Thank
week.
you for joining us.
And we're here every week to give you the news of what's
I
going
can
on.
start
This
talking.
nigga's unbelievable, bro. Like, this nigga never says nothing to me. Now he's talking.
I
Like, he's
know,
got
he's
words now
talking,
all of
bro.
a sudden, bro. Where you find these letters, bro? Would you read in a dictionary between upstairs and down here? Just putting together sentences?
Thanks for
That's
tuning
right.
in, ladies and
I only
gentlemen.
talk.
This is
When
Self-Care
Jaylen's
Sunday.
talking.
We out, motherfucker.
This is how it goes. I overtalk Jaylin.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.